Hello everyone and welcome back to Sumeru. We are here with this statue right above the hollow just to get us started. Our quest is over there, but it's right on top of the teleporter, so I want to make sure we can talk before teleporting in, because we do have some letters that we didn't read last time, so let's take a look at these. First from Xian Yun for her birthday. It says, "Most lively. One has taken up residence in Larua Harbor for quite some time now, and, to be sure, the affairs of the mortal realm have proved tumultuous compared to the untroubled existence one led on Mautat Song. However, one has observed a certain warmth, unique to mortals, beneath these everyday interactions. Take this morning, for instance. Several children from the neighborhood visited one's abode and poured forth a litany of heartfelt wishes for one's birthday from memory. Last among which, that one should live to see 100. Worried that such speech might offend, Shuyu swiftly steered the conversation elsewhere. But with such kind children and a disciple of thoughtful, filial inclination, how could one be anything save elated? Therefore, one has prepared gifts in return, adepti sigils to ward off misfortune for all you young ones. Ganyus, Shenhes, and Shuyus have already been wrapped, and, of course, there is one for each of you and your little companion. Oh, there's one each for you and your little companion. Once the birthday banquet concludes, do line up in an orderly fashion to collect your gifts. After all, as Lua's customs dictate, birthday celebrations are to be conducted amidst a fittingly lively atmosphere." And she's given us, oh, encompassing gladness, her signature. Oh, that looks really neat, actually. I wonder what this is originally. Happy birthday, Xian Yun. Thank you. And then Xiao also had a birthday. The shortness of the letter compared to hers. I love it. A warding array. I was purging... I cannot do his voice. Let's just establish that very quickly. Moving on. I was purging evil spirits from Dihua Marsh today. I didn't expect to see marks of your swordsmanship left behind on the boulders. Oh, that is so cool. Of course, I harbor no doubts about your martial ability, but if you rely solely on your skills and keep throwing yourself into harm's way, none can guarantee your safe return every time. There are still many people in this world who care about you. On second thought, persuasion isn't my forte. Just take this instead. It's a turquoise I infused with adeptal energies. I trust it will keep you safe. Xiao! I adore him! And he sent me one of these! I need these! Thank you! Wait, it says, hey. Still the winds change direction someday. They will blow towards a brighter future. Of course, it's almond tofu, isn't it? Nice, thank you, Xiao! Wait, is it only 2 stars? He's been robbed. Oh, and I love the little tidbit about our swordsmanship leaving behind marks on the boulders in Lua. That's so neat! Like, we've left an impact in the places we've traveled through. Now, a letter from Yelan. I haven't heard from Yelan in quite a while. Trying to recall her voice. I don't think it's one I can do either, so we'll just read this one. A vacation, she says. I have to say, my recent intel gathering has been going swimmingly indeed. Minus the wails of a few choice individuals. But never mind them. I found our chats quite lovely. And after all that, I think I deserved a vacation. Wouldn't you agree? Fontaine's proven to be a great choice. The theater performances were truly spectacular. Good thing we don't have many ne'er-do-wells who can act half as well, though, or my work would be much trickier. I had planned to stay a few days longer, but unfortunately, a tip reached me early. Guess it's curtains for this ordinary tourist. This bargaining chip of theirs had better be worth interrupting my holiday for. Otherwise, who knows? Oh, right, before I let work drag me off, I got some souvenirs for you. They have my seal of approval. Try some, but not too much. Sweet things should be savored slowly. I love how everything she says is like, has subtext to it. It's very fitting for a spy. Oh, shield strength, interesting. That looks amazing. That looks delicious. Oh, I want a macaron. Ooh, delicious la lettre à folklore. We've heard that name before, haven't we? Isn't that the Archon that Nahida was telling us about? Oh, interesting. I would expect this to be the Archon specialty, you know? Because I'm assuming that they'll be playable. It looks so good. Is this like essentially tiramisu? Or what is la lettre? I don't know what that means. Is that a type of dessert? Or is that like just the name of this one based on its shape, you know? I don't know. I was just here. Hilarious. Okay. That should be all. I believe. We've got a few other notifications floating on. Oh, that's right. This just happened. He didn't even give me a notification about it. I just checked because he's on my friendship team and I'm like, surely somebody's reaching the top soon. And he did. Wow. Haha. Oh, child foul legacy. This bears all the marks of that fellow who gallivants as he pleases across the continent with his ever-changing combat styles. Yet his foul legacy was not originally his. Rather, it was taught to him by that solitary girl who dwelt in the darkest corners of the universe. His teacher, right? You know, I've been thinking about this a lot because somebody pointed out that... So here she is. Yeah. And somebody pointed out that there are theories that Skirk could be a version of Circe. And I think that's an excellent, wonderful thought to think about and muse upon. But it is a word that is slightly farther away from Circe, I would think. But then if you pronounce it in a different way, because I've heard it pronounced sometimes as Kirki for Circe. So Kirki could become Skirk. I could see that. Yeah, I see it. Is basically all I'm trying to say. I'm thinking about that. Okay. We continue onward. We're working on this Khaenri'ah quest. We were exploring some ruins yesterday. That's right. And we found a new set of ruins. Oh, and the old ruins I couldn't figure out how to get into. But one day I will. One day. I swear. No ruin shall escape my... Ooh. My sight. Ah, there we go. Inside at last. Well, this looks like the main hall. What should we do next? Let me think. Just like the previous ruins we've explored, this should also be the energy control hub for the entire ruin. If the documents I have read are accurate, this place was used as a manufacturing center, and it was owned by the Dari warrior bands known as the Schwarenreiter, just as the proving ground from earlier was. Oh? That makes sense, because we heard about Hadura over there, and Hadura would have been a Schwarenreiter too. According to these records, they resisted the monsters that surged forth from beneath the earth during the cataclysm that occurred 500 years ago. Right? In the giant machines. Ah, but that's not important right now. No, it's always important! Whatever the case, my notes say that a great song we must claim here is at the very bottom of this factory. Oh, that's really pretty. Very interesting, too. I'm looking for symbolism everywhere. We've got like a flower, maybe a sun-like symbol. We've got... It's two shapes of four sides. Honestly, it looks like the Primo Jump symbol. And then these machines around the corners have this nice little circuitry bit on the front, which is cool. A spiral. 3 arms? We will need to use the elevator to reach that location, which means that activating said elevator is our present problem. I'm guessing that's it right there. But, just as with the previous ruins, the relays powering the elevator have been sealed by great crystals. We will need to find fireworks to eliminate them. It seems we'll need 3 of those. The notes seem to say that these ruins should contain quite a few of them, though, so we might as well have a look around the adjoining rooms. Well, you say that, but the doors all look closed. But the doors all around look closed. Doesn't look like we're going anywhere fast. Hail floater, you fret overmuch. All places are accessible to those who use Khaenri'ah, and is not one of the fireworks you wish to find here. Exactly. As long as we use the fireworks to break the seals over the relays, we can use the mixer to transfer power over to the devices near the doors to open them. Pretty straightforward, just the same as before. Well, let's give this a go all the same. For a second I thought I was being attacked. Let's just show Roos returning from her cutscene position. Okay, so there's one firework over here. The other one is, through the door? Yeah. So, here's the routing that I need to get to. I don't see any... Oh, here it is. Okay, here's its thing. Let's make sure... Ooh, I can move it. I want to make sure it's turned... This way. If we manage to open the door first... Then... That's for the elevator, huh? Well, let's see. Yeah, it just goes straight there. It doesn't split. Oh, but you know what? If I move this over, maybe that's what I need to do. Then I won't be able to turn it that way. Let's see. There to here. Oh, no. That's exactly what I need to do. Okay. No? Was I in the way? I was in the way. Oh, this reminds me of the puzzles on Surumi Island. Good thing I've done those, otherwise I might have been perplexed by why I wouldn't move. Oh, wait, no. I need to bring it a little bit further this way. I'm gonna stand here so you don't actually move this way again. Darn it. You only can go that way or that way? Or... Yep, see, I don't know why you didn't move the first time, buddy, but thank you. There we go.
Oh, it really opened! In that case, let's do the same for the door on the other side.
I'd love to go over there and have a look. My notes say that this factory smelting center lies that way. But seeing the state of these relays, we will need another firework to activate the door here. And if we want to activate the elevator, we will need to unseal all 3 of the relays. Considering that, could we trouble you and our great envoy to go find it? Oh, you almost sound like you presume to command me. Oh, no. Of course, I would never dare to do such a thing. Oh, great envoy. Yet this is a great task that only you can accomplish. Sure. You and your Yasnapati truly work wonders that a mere mortal such as I cannot aid in accomplishing, and, as such, mine is only to wait for your return. Still, do take these investigation notes along with you, so that you shall not lose your way. It contains the locations of all the fireworks you must find. This again. From Renee as well. Analysis of the nature of Voru Kasha Oasis. Intriguing. The structure of the so-called Sacred Lotus is similar to the composition of mine and Jakob's bodies? Or Jacob? Yet it has almost no common properties with that of Mr. Carl. A strange result, one that will require more data samples to verify. The Shamiyania won't let us take any samples. How churlish. Hilly churlish? Oh, is that where the word hilly churl comes from? I wonder what hilly means. We ate dried bread. The jam is nearly gone. Compared to the powers of the elements, the power of Khaenri'ah is actually more similar to blank. It assimilates whatever materials and energies it comes into contact with. Though the Khaenri'ah is... Maybe that's why it's able to purify and melt these crystals. It's actually absorbing them? But then, why do they come back so quickly afterwards? I guess because it absorbs just whatever's manifested there. But the source of the crystals is still spreading, so it's able to return. Not important at the moment. Though the Khaenri'ah is opposed to the energy of blank, it does similarly have a form of self-recognition. On this point, the two possess the same properties, just as tinctures of mercury will not mix with water, but will so do with other. We can reasonably infer that the power of Khaenri'ah might be the same as the power of blank. Oh, you're killing me here! I'm thinking these are all the same blanks. Maybe this third one is different? The first two are the same, the third one's a different blank? Who knows? The results are being projected into this world. Perhaps it is precisely because of such thinking that those petty Shamiyania came up with the notion of conflict. More importantly, we might be able to combine Khaenri'ah records to deduce their world formula. Based on this. There was much to consider today, so I decided to eat a couple more sweets. Finished off the jam. He sometimes cries in secret. It's understandable, I think. All my teeth have come in, so I'm an adult now. But he's only just had his 3rd tooth come in. What are these beings? I was wondering if they were not humans because of, you know, composition of mine and Jakob's bodies. My first thought is V-shops. Could these be V-shops? 3rd tooth. What's some sort of toothy creature that gains or regains teeth in adulthood? I don't know about the state of V-shop teeth. I know dragons are quite famous for having big teeth, but this doesn't seem like a dragon move. I don't think it's hilly churls. Who could these be? I'm so curious. Maybe Aranara secretly have scary teeth. But this doesn't feel like an Aranara move either. Wait. This would normally be time for afternoon tea at the Institute? What Institute? Again, I'm thinking actually about V-Shops. Wasn't there an Institute for V-Shop research or something? Back in Khaenri'ah. At the moment, I don't know what Elaine... I told him that the vice director said she would definitely return. She's amazing, always keeps her word, and is an adult who never tricks children. The alternate version that these are child researchers, which would be devastating. Like, you just got all your teeth. How young are you? This writing is so sophisticated, and it's very educated, so you must have been trained in this for absolute ages. Oh, but they do have a fondness for sweets. Is this a kid? Renee? But seeing all of this, I'm starting to think that she will be unable to return. Jakob has certainly thought this too. But the loss of the jam between myself and Jakob. I mean, it could also be some sort of being who lives a very long life, so they're a child for a long time. In which case, you would have that delineation between, oh, I have all my teeth, so I'm an adult. Implying that they just became an adult. But then you also could have had decades of studying this science. That would explain the level of sophistication in these notes. I don't know. Based on the Khaenri'ah records, this place produces azosite, a block of energy of some kind. It is certainly convenient, and at least appears to be relatively stable and safe. It seems that the original plan was to use it as the power source for some sort of agricultural machine. Though the results were nothing impressive. I mean, usually people are pretty blown away by Khaenri'ah technology. What civilization is this person from that the results are nothing impressive? This is because the object they chose was pure elemental force, which lacks any will whatsoever. Oh, that's interesting. That's so interesting. Like the difference between the director and a hydro slime, perhaps? But does that imply that the director is a hydro being with will? Based on her nature, she shouldn't die. At least I hope not. So weak. If we don't take any measures, it's unlikely that we will endure long enough to return to Fontaine. Are these hydro creatures? No. Should be able to use this power. Curious. But it's understandable, given that even homes this far apart have been flooded. An attitude of resistance to this kind of power is normal. But we must preserve Jakob's life. After all, the Narcisen Cruise Institute? I mean, that looks like... Considering Schwabenreiter, that looks like it could be a Khaenri'ah word. Because it seems like, compared to the real world, German-based? Are there two German-based languages floating around? Lost consciousness, but I do not think power can be classified as right or wrong. Adults are too pedantic. Only remembered I hadn't eaten. Today's meal was only dried bread without jam. Regained. This is probably one of my favorite things I've ever read. God, I wish we could keep this, but it's in notes. It's not going to go to our archive. But it's fine. We're recording. So I can always look back at the video. And I'm sure it's online, too. That's where I was. Yes. Regained consciousness. Jakob forgot, so Mr. Carl became suspicious. But the fake journal should still be effective for now. Intriguing data was gained during the process. Based on the documents left behind by the Khaenri'ahs into this data, we can obtain some of the formulae. To celebrate and help Jakob supplement his nutritional intake, even though there's no need, I already told him that we must keep up the ruse. So they don't even need to eat. Mr. Carl foraged some nuts. We boiled them down into jam, which used up our remaining sugar. But that's fine. If things go to plan, we can return soon. So this is a party from Fontaine. I don't know if they're really associated with Fontaine, or if they're just from somewhere in Fontaine, you know? But it's very interesting. But they call it Fontaine. Can be deduced all the way until the second flood periods. I've decided to call the previous incident that flooded the courtyard the first flood period, so as to better separate the two. The names being too similar caused Jakob to input the wrong data. Tail end. Although I don't want to admit it, but no matter how many times the calculations are run, the result is the same. I cross-checked with the Jakob. Unbelievable. Destruction? Did I miss a variable? I must check the calculations again tomorrow. So, okay, I want to pay more attention to these floods that they're talking about. Where was the first one? Flood. Here we go. But it's understandable, given that even homes this far apart has been flooded. I remember, yeah, that... What do they mean by homes? An attitude of resistance is kind of power. So they think that the power caused the flooding? But this kind of power... I thought they were talking about... the economy and energy cores. So... an attitude of resistance. What do they need the power for that they're willing to risk this flooding, but then other people want to resist using it? Second flood period. So the previous incident flooded the courtyard. And then a second flood happened at some point, but they didn't mention. Destruction, did I miss a variable? So what, there's going to be a third flood period that's going to destroy everything? That's my guess. Or it already happened. No, this person seems too worried about the destruction. I think it's... The results are as clear as a coin at the bottom of the fountain. Not fontaine. The fountain. The fountain! Of Lucine. Jakob also saw similar scenes, like, in a vision? Not to be confused with a vision. There should be a way. No, there must be a way. I actually thought of a possible breakthrough during the process, even though the calculated result is unchanged. But if the refinement method is reflected, the power of, then maybe we can extract the will within. Using this method, resist the impact. Okay. They're saying that the economy and energy cores were unsophisticated because they didn't have any will. So, they want to find... Do you think they're trying to extract the will from the Khaenri'ah? In order to resist the destruction is my guess. We begin our journey back to Fontaine tomorrow. This trip paid enormous dividends, and much of what was learned will be applicable. A larger catastrophe must be avoided. Yeah, that's that third flood, I think. The plan should be fine. Nothing more than a question of what Jakob and I can do. Jakob is scared, because he is still a child. But he already has strength greater than most adults. With us and Elaine, we can surely stop the disaster. Must speak with Elaine upon our return. Hopefully they made it back safely. This is fascinating. The sacred lotus is similar to the composition of mine and Jakob's bodies. And then there's Mr. Carl. I'm guessing Elaine is the same kind of creature, but is back home. Oh, I want to keep that one! That was so cool! Oh, do I get to keep it? I actually might, because he gave us the previous map. It took me much effort to obtain this information, so do keep it safe. Where did you get it? Without the notes to guide me, I shall not be able to leave this place alone. And you would not leave a poor man such as I here in the dust, would you? I mean, I'm thinking about hydromimics. You are so suspicious. Because hydromimics are very mysterious, and I'm still thinking about the fact that the next step to follow will be simple. Yeah, you're working on something, buddy. Do you remember when Zhongli had like a weird reaction to hydromimics? I'm really curious about that. I never got any answers about that. Okay, so I need to have the door open. Door is open, and then I need to go get the other sparkly boy. And then I need to use this. Okay. Let's put you here. You can hang out here. Oh. What was that? Something sparkled at me. Let's just rotate this. Yeah, hydromimics. But the problem with that is that they've never demonstrated any significant degree of sentience. They're just the only pure hydro being I can think of, except for the whatchamacallit. What is she called? The Oceanid. Now, she does summon hydromimics, which is why I'm thinking of her now. So this could be quite interesting. Okay, that should do it. It should. We just need the other sparkly boy. Alright, let's talk with him, see if he has anything else to add. Nothing new. But this is super cool. I like how it's like, you know, this world quest is obviously expanding upon... Ooh. Wait, then what's this way? Expanding upon Sumeru and upon Khaenri'ah and all that. Oh! Speaking of which, hi! But I like how it's also setting up the first traces of Fontaine! I'm really excited about that. Because we've met a lot of different non-human entities in the various regions that we've gone to, so it would make sense that Fontaine would have its own kind, you know? More notes? Oh, ancient engineering notes. I'm not going to be able to read that in combat, though. What are you doing all the way down there?
I see everything.
Oh, holy cow, team. I didn't think that would work so well. And it would make sense if they were like hydro types. Ancient engineering notes. These logs have been piled up amidst the junk. They are from an unknown era, though they appear to be quite ancient. Based on our projections, the azazite concentration will exceed 60% after this round of smelting. Though it still fares poorly when compared with that newly discovered so-called perpetual energy source. Oh, I'm thinking of the perpetual mechanical array, of course, because of the name, but I'm also thinking about conflict and corruption. I wonder where that perpetual energy source stems from. After these energy alloys form a matrix, they should suffice to break through the technical bottleneck in energy efficiency requirements imposed by the large-scale mechanical wardens. Not relying on some dogma from beyond the heavens, but only upon the wondrous achievements brought about by human intelligence. If we continue to explore this path, perhaps we shall one day be able to create a true perpetual machine. Intriguing. Oh yeah! The map said that the perpetual mechanical array was similar to the hypostases, which we still don't have any explanation for. Oh hey, a chest.
Is this an answer from this world?
Because didn't somewhere something imply that they were manufactured as well? Ooh, wait. For the dendral hypostasis, there are significant deviations in behavior between this being and the other elemental hypostases, though no one has yet produced a reliable conclusion as to why this is the case. Ooh. Maybe that one is natural. Maybe that one's the original and the rest were mimics. Research suggests that there are subtle differences between elemental hypostases and other elemental lifeforms in terms of their physical composition. Perhaps these differences can account for their high level of homeostasis and their almost mechanical movement. Right? Didn't I have a theory at some point that somebody made these to, like, study or experiment with elemental energy? I don't even know. They've developed defensive mechanisms. Interesting. So maybe they were originally supposed to be inert. Oh, elemental hypostases are life forms which have completely abandoned their former appearance and biological structure, making them able to reach the highest level of elemental purity. Research into hypostases is mainly led by scholars of Sumeru academia, but due to the level of danger that they pose, little of substance is known about hypostases beyond their scientific name and code name. Maybe that's where they got their code names from the Sumeru academia. How cool! Literally in Mondstadt, there's a mention of Sumeru academia with one of the first world enemies. Super cool. Look at Mondstadt. I'm so excited. They just recently posted about the special program. The special program hasn't gone up yet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see the special program, but the special program mentions Mondstadt! I'm so excited. I'm talking about 5.6, I think. I don't know what version we're on. It doesn't really apply because I'm so far behind. Oh my gosh. Oh, back in Mondstadt again. But I'm so excited. I suddenly want to catch up with the present so badly. But I know I'm not going to be able to rush things. Oh, pardon me. I'm trying to get up, actually. Thank you. I want to go back to Mondstadt. I'm so excited. If they expand Mondstadt, oh, I'm so excited. I still return to Mondstadt every day because of Crab Island, of course, but then, like, I always turn in my dailies in Mondstadt. When I first unlocked Larua Catherine, I think I returned dailies to her, like, once or twice. Do you think that hole will open, or should I climb up there? Might as well climb. Yeah, I think I returned dailies to her, like, once or twice, but after that, I was like, nope, it's gotta be Mondstadt, Catherine. I'll do, like, you know, I've done Sumeru a couple times when I'm in the area. But, in general, I'm so excited! Especially because right now I'm enjoying Sumeru so much. Sumeru is such a big region, I'm pretty sure it's the biggest one, right? And so then I return to Dear Old Mondstadt, I'm like, oh, I wish you could be bigger too. I'm so excited. If I had to guess, Mondstadt's probably the smallest. I mean, maybe Inazuma, just because it's, you know, basically has less landmass, but Inazuma feels a lot bigger. Because it has all the different islands and the different sceneries. Everything. All the different cities. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh my goodness, Mondstadt. I can't wait to go back, but every time I think that, I know I'm going to have to wait. Though, if there's a limited event, I don't know what I'll do. Like, hopefully it's a limited event that I can do. Like, I'm remembering the potions event, which I was able to do fairly painlessly, but I want a story-based event. But if it's story-based, then I don't know if I'll be able to do it. We might resort to drastic measures at that point.
I'll keep this.
Pardon me. I like how they say "yeah." It always feels like they're agreeing with my requests. Can I have this device, please? Yeah. Thank you. Aha. I'm supposed to be looking for the faraway, but we're here. Hi, buddy. Ooh. Sure, I'll go down there. The quest guidance is over here, so might as well. Oh, is he in the water? Hello, little faraway. Can I grab you, even though you're in the water? Ugh, this water looks gross. Need to drain it. There we go. Got another doorway. Cool. Thank you. Ooh.
Well, we finally got the firework. Let's head back to the main hall.
An answer from this world?
That misogynized guy's a real weirdo.
A real weirdo. Wow. Having a hard time with my W's today, it would seem. Maybe it's just Paimon's voice that makes it tricky, to be honest with you. Got all those cutesy rounded vowels, and so it kind of blends over. Oh my, you're finally back. I was beside myself with worry. If some frozen beast were to suddenly revive themselves, I would have been done for, no doubt. With how much this guy keeps emphasizing that he's powerless and harmless, it's a totally Dottore. I'm half joking. I don't really it could be, but he's got something up his sleeve is the point. Fortunately, nothing of the sort happened. Well then, that's 2 fireworks we have attained. In that case, let's open the door on the right, just as before. Following that, if you'll allow it, I shall follow you onward. He could be just a Fatuous, you know? Because we've seen Fatui NPCs transform. From other NPCs into... like, where is this one? Up there? Down, oh, probably down there. Into electromages or into fire knife guys, you know, so on. So it could plausibly be one of those. Plausibly be. Plausibly? Goodness me. I must be still half asleep already. Despite all the excitement. I literally could not sleep last night. I was so excited about 5.6. I can't wait! Ugh.
Cry out my illustrious name.
Ooh. It's still running? Oh, it must be sweltering in here. I'm surprised we didn't feel it in the other room.
Wow, that's a huge furnace. It's super hot. How is it still in operation?
My question's exactly. Look at that molten... it's not molten lava. It's probably molten metal? This giant furnace is used to make a substance known as azazite! It is the core of this entire factory, and the energy blocks we saw earlier were derived from this place. Are you from Khaenri'ah? You just know way too much. Are you a hydro mimic? Can they mimic people that closely?
But shouldn't this place have been abandoned ages ago? No one should have been able to get in here.
Well, there might be some paths in here that we're not sure of. Those people who worship the Dark Abyss, and perhaps even the Fatui you spoke of may have entered. How do you know about that? How do you know about those people? Surely, now that I consider it, the great songs might have been stolen by now, were it not for the fact that only Lady Sharush may touch them. Worthless worries. The great songs of Khaenri'ah are my destined inheritance. That any others might taint them with their touch, inconceivable. Indeed, it is so. But we must find one more firework to activate the relays sealed in crystal, if you're able to claim your destiny. Then we can activate that elevator and go to where the great song awaits us. Come then, let us go. She said, of course no one else was able to sully them with their touch. Oh, that's gorgeous. And then he was like, indeed it is so, but I wonder if he's remembering how much he wanted one and we did not let him have it. I wonder if he'll try to steal the next... Oh. What even was? That was a yellow targeting... Oh my god, who? Hi guys. Yo, I wanted that Oculus. I would just go for the Oculus if they didn't have such a range. Ooh, Ragged Engineering Notes. We'll have to come back for that. Surprised it actually let me try to read them. Oh no! Okay, fine. I wonder what would happen if we walked into the... whatchamacallit. Let's hide for a second. We are just too close range to dodge that. You think we'd get hurt if we tried to walk into it? Nope. Oh, no, sorry. He's not on the field, is he? He's not. Get away from those blooms.
I see everything.
There we go. I was just waiting. Oh, we opened the door. Great. I need to get back up because of that Oculus. Wow.
I'll keep this close.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, what would happen? Oh, I can't walk into it. It's not interactable. Alright, let's take this path. Hello, door. Are you a big chamber? You are. Oh, another Oculus? Yes, indeed. No, same Oculus, actually. We've learned so much already in this quest. I'm so excited for 5.6. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe the announcement will actually not be all that I hope and dream it will be. I'm really tempted to watch it. The special program announcement, because I've seen a couple special program announcements. Past ones. I watched the one for Inazuma, at least. And, I kind of respect the level of spoilers they give us for the upcoming patch. In my personal preferences, it's not too much for me. You know, it's a nice little teaser. But I don't know how much it might spoil about a previous patch. Like, if someone says, ah, yes, remember your climactic battle with the Abyss in Natlan, where you learned about this, then it might be a little bit spoilery. But is it worth it anyways? Finally found it. Let's go back and activate that sealed power relay, shall we? Let Paimon see. We should return to where we began if we follow something. Where'd you go up so? Hello? We won't rise. Bestie? What's wrong? Oh. I see. Of course. Boop. That's why she keeps going all the way down. I should probably turn that off. I'm getting kind of close with this time here because of that little confusion, but we're fine. Okay, really quick, I am gonna go turn off that thing that was just interrupting my keystrokes. Give me one sec. Alright, we should be good to go. Things to collect. Oh, we didn't read that. Oh, we didn't read the engineering notes. Ooh. Oh, I was gonna attack these and maybe get them. You know what? There we go. And that can go to official. Efficiency. And he's a little Zeely. Hey, little Zeely, are you gonna take us back? Maybe I shall wait then. We're going to go back to the Oculus chamber. Get the engineering notes. Or at least read them. We can't take them back. That's molten azazite? I assume at this point it's no longer pure, though. I'm guessing it's been, over time it's picked up dust and dirt out of the air and the movement of ruin machines in here. And so it's no longer refined enough to form azazite. I mean, that's assuming that this was even at a certain level of refinement. This could have been the first step in the process, you know? Still. Oh, it's got to have some really interesting energetical properties. Elemental. Really interesting elemental properties. Okay, engineering notes. Most of the content here has been deliberately erased, with only the title page retaining traces of legible text. After the smelting furnace in the Royal Machine Workshop, Nade, was officially abandoned, this should be the last machine workshop in the kingdom that still has a complete azazite-powered system. The efficiency problems posed by such a highly complex power system have proved intractable, so results of this nature are to be expected. Even for miniaturized mass production units like field tillers, using a power core is much more convenient. It may not be long before even this workshop is closed. After all, humanity is always short-sighted when it comes to technology. Somebody sounds a little salty. Okay, let me read this again. I was thinking about albedo while I read it, so I didn't actually perceive a word. I see. So, if you weren't making... Because it says, like, even for miniaturized mass production units like field tillers, using a power core is much more convenient. It's an azazite powered system. So, are you just saying that the scale is the issue? Or are you implying that you weren't making energy cores here? The wording there was a little interesting. Anyways, moving on. We're getting little pieces of the puzzle, and I'm sure they will all come together later. But yeah, oh my god, did you see the 5.6 thingy? Albedo's on there, I'm so excited. Oh! And also Kaya was on there, which was very interesting. And Venti was on there, looking very secretive, wasn't he? Oh, that's ironic. Oh, you were going to show me to the notes, weren't you? That is hilarious. Thanks, buddy. But, oh. Actually, you know what? Venti update. So Venti is still at the exact same spot that we left him yesterday, level 60 with like a level 40 weapon or something. But I decided to take him into the Abyss because I was looking for some really satisfying swirl reactions. Well, the Abyss this round, literally designed for him to a certain extent, wasn't it? Because he's on the banner. So I took him into the Abyss and I redid it, and I got the exact same score as I did with my fully built team previously. So that was entertaining. I think he did quite well. Ah, do you see that giant machine up there? That is the central control device of this entire factory. As long as we can get the energy from the relays to that center and then activate this device, we shall be able to activate the elevator. Whatever the case, let's hurry and unseal the relays, then use the mixer, as before, to connect this circuit. What is it? This is no time to retreat.
Yeah, you know what? You know this place too well, Nasajina. It's like you've been here before or something.
Are you Renee?
Don't you find it weird too, Sharouche?
Well, that is true, but he is a human Vijnanapati. Surely this is not beyond him. Don't look down on us scholarly types. With the aid of these documents that I read in the mountains, even I can master these devices. And I have not only read all the books within the House of Dinah, but I have spent much time collecting tomes heretofore hidden. As the great envoy commanded me, I have always paid special attention to the records concerning the great songs of Khaenri'ah and underground ruins. Tell me, is deriving recorded truth from documents not the essential work of those whose preoccupation is such writings? And even if you should... Ye doth protest too much. And even if you should suspect me, let us save that until we have obtained the great song of Khaenri'ah. You would not abandon me here at this juncture, would you? Please, let us focus on resolving the matter of this elevator. Yeah, he protest way too much. Mysterious energy receiver! Okay, channel energy into large machines. And the energy is linked to these devices via circuits. The machines linked to them will also be activated. Alright, let's get to it. Oh, and there's your court right there. I'm guessing that's going to unlock that. No, it did not.
I'll keep this close.
Anything meltable over here? Hello. Oh, I wish I could read you. It's interesting, because those don't look like typical Khaenri'ah ruins. Though actually, the ruins that I've come to associate with Khaenri'ah are probably more closely associated with the Abyss. Like these are abyssal ruins. So, if they're the language used by the Abyss Order, because we know that the Abyss Mages use them. Maybe this is original Khaenri'ah, and over time the language turned into that. Or what I'm intrigued about are the domains, because the domains use the same language as this. What are the odds? Oh no. No, surely not. What if? What are the odds that there's an albedo banner during 5.6? Oh, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Nope, nope, nope. The odds are very low. Let's be real. The odds are low. What if? I will simply do my best to be prepared for whatever happens. Yes. Yes. I'm excited. This is the first time I've been excited about a patch announcement since I started the game, because I haven't been far enough along to pay attention to patch announcements before, and still technically I am not. Because I will not be playing this patch most likely. But, whoa, I thought I was dragged into a cutscene for a split second there. But I'm still very excited because of certain characters who are present. Yes, indeed. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Alright, let's drop this guy here, see if that's what we need to do. Except that will open that door again, right? So maybe I need to melt the other one. You are not energized. I need a little guy to talk to you. Do I have a little guy who's not doing anything? Yeah, you. Cute. A little bit more. There we go, that should do it. Okay. Oh, just the one is lit up. You are turned the wrong way. There we go. Oh, now you need one, though. Oh, hello. That's interesting. What's this about? Oh, you know who I can do? You know who I can use to do this? I am obsessed with his skill.
Ready for a rehearsal?
Ah! And I'm so happy he gets to actually play his lyre. Because the lyre pops up. I love it. Look at that. Where are we going? Oh, we're just up at the top again. Okay. Well, if this thing stays lit, that would be nice. But I get the feeling it's going to turn off. Yeah, okay. Well, for now, he's in the party then, just in case we need that later. Okay, let's think about this. So, you don't need to be here, actually. Because that's just going to go straight there anyways. Which means you need to be over here. And rotate. There we go. There we go. Good, good. Now we need only activate the central control device at the control platform above, and the elevator should be restored to normal function. Well then, Yasnapati of Her Eminence, the Great Envoy, I leave that to you. I still have work to do in here examining these aged machines. We are finally here. Preparations I made were not in vain. And yet, let us leave celebrations till later. Who knows what dangers yet lie ahead. You do. You probably do. Bestie, buddy. Oh, I was gonna read his thoughts, but I can't. Do I swap? Do I swap? I mean, clearly those devices up there I haven't interacted with yet, so I'll need to do that. Nahida.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
It is always fun to see, like, the full... Oh, it's the same thoughts as before. The full, party join animation. I usually do quick setup, so I don't always see that. What am I... Above... Oh, that's ironic. So it's up there. Where's our... I need to be there. Where's the monument? Over here? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, speaking of yay, I get to see the full party join animation.
Give me a moment to compose myself.
I love his voice lines. I love the little design on the floor. I want to study it, but I need to be able to see it more clearly. Whoa. What was that about? Yeah, that happened in the sand, too, didn't it? Ooh. Okay, let's see. I see. I'm looking for my map. I know what it is. It's those little guys I was talking to. Triangle. So this one has one. Triangle, slide, mountain. Oh, it's... I love it. Giant machine. Alright, well that's correct for this guy. No? How do I make sure every layer is correct? It has to just alternate so we can get some combinations. Oh no. Oh dear. Please be kind to me. Let me recover. Oh dear, oh dear. No! Curses. Well, let's go find the thing again, I guess. We still have Venti. Kind of like the rocks.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh, it looks so cool. I just need to see it for longer so I can see the details. Oh, here's this one's. Triangle thing, square, mountain. Yeah, what is that? Okay, so bottom level needs to change for you. Then how do I make sure that they're both correct? Unless it is like the paper... Remember the rocks with the paper slips? Yeah, so there's 2 mountains in a row. They're not all necessarily different. Great. So those 2 are right. But what is the third? Oh, that side's lit up. Why didn't these sides light up then? Well, let's see what this thing over here says it's supposed to be. I was wondering if maybe these guides mean for the one on the other side. Unless I can... What on earth? But that is what it says, and it lit up. I appear to be missing something. Triangle, square, mountain. $30 meters. I mean, they're in the right order now. So maybe I can activate something? Hi! Oh, I can't climb it. Alright, let's go find our wind gust again. Very convenient of this monument to be here. I wonder where monuments come from. Does somebody build them? Okay, let's see.
Let's play.
Oh, cool! Yeah, we do get a bigger version. It was a little bit too big. Some of it was kind of buried in the sand. Okay. I need to get up there? Maybe this path here? Oh. You know what? Could I climb, just walk around to the other side? Yes, I could. But why wait? Okay. Oh, ah! Good recovery, good recovery, good recovery! You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Good job. Very carefully. I'm trying to get over there. Is that not what I'm supposed to be doing? It feels like I'm not supposed to be doing this. Or at least it feels like there's a path I'm supposed to be taking. And this is not it. Okay. I'm perplexed. It's the wrong triangle. Still the wrong triangle. I did it. Ooh. Looks just like the dentist office. Everything is so golden and glowy. I really wonder about the golden nature of it all. Makes me think of Mora because gold, but also makes me think of sun. Finally! Oh wait, this is Nasachine. Finally! Now we need only use this elevator and we shall reach the deepest section of this factory. Well, my notes do also say that a path into an underground realm still deeper down than this factory may be found there. But that is not a place we can reach. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Just get Klee in here and maybe we'll be able to. The road ahead of us is perilous, but I will not falter at the precipice this time. This time? So you have been here before. This may be considered the deepest parts of the surface realms, after all. If a researcher such as myself were to stop here, I would surely shame the name of my order. As always, I leave myself in your able hands, Yasnapati, honored envoy. I'm so excited. Right in the middle, because there's an oculus, but it's gonna show up through the floor. Oh? Really? That's it, eh? I hear so much happening. Can I go down further? I hear sparkly boys. Hear the hissing of steam, almost, it sounds like. This is the bottom of the elevator, isn't it? That elevator must take us up. Oh, there you are. Nice, good recovery. Okay. Now we are about to be in a battle. Not ideal to not have Nahida, but it's too late. Fire so that I can move. Thank you. Man, the attack just is so long. Out of the way, out of the way. A little bit of this. Drop this in the middle. And then, if Venti gets his ultimate, I will use it. But besides that, it's probably just going to be this team. Out of the way of that. There he is. Attaboy.
Think you can get away?
We are getting fired upon, which is not ideal. Look at it! It does so little damage, but I love it so much! It's so sad. And the way he's like so cheerful. Think you can get away? What a sinister little line. I love it. Something I was thinking about. He's so glowy. I didn't really realize that when I was first trying him out the other day, but he is, isn't he? I like that. I like when people glow. It's fun. Oh, hopefully we didn't run down Rain Cutter's duration too much. Oh dear.
No rest for the wicked.
Did Oz get summoned and then immediately disappear? Funny. Alright. Almost done here. Taking just a wee bit longer than normal. Oh, I don't have my... That's where nothing was happening. These guys are so hard to stun. Oh wait, did I succeed in stunning this guy? Oh, that's hilarious. Hehe. Oh, we're going down! Oh! Should I swap? No, it's kind of fun having him on the team. Oh. Oh, round 2. I should have swapped. Everything is fine. Let's just really quick take a little bit of the burden off of Xingqiu, and I need like skewers or something. Something small. Where are my skewers? Here they are. Ooh, Kaya skewers. Cool. Oh god, that felt like very insidious foreshadowing. Hopefully he does not get skewered. But he's gonna be in 5.6. Hehe. Oh, darn it. No, did you see that timing get absolutely botched? Just trying to get these guys in one spot, you know? Okay.
Time for takeoff.
Is he spinning? He's not spinning. Okay, good. Oh, that's hilarious. He vacuumed the blooms. Out of the way, out of the way. Yeah, good enough. I really need to get more Dendro on the field and more Oz. Nice. Good job, official. We're gonna do this. And hopefully... Ah, so close.
Outlines your fate. Think you can get away?
I love it, I love it. Except it keeps dragging my blooms. Hopefully it's at least swirling Hydro or Electro at the same time. I don't even know. Could be just about done here. There we go. Great. Oh, we're going down more! Okay, we'll swap back to Nahida. Just in case. Thank you for your time, Venti!
There are still so many...
It's really fun to play with him, especially because he's so low level. I feel very mischievous whenever I bring him into a fight, which is just fun. No. Ah, darn, I missed. Oh, jeez. Forgot how those things do that. I need you to come closer, please. And then stay in my little bubble, please. Oh, wait, Nahida! We gotta head Nahida back. But yeah, I think I'm having a great time right now. This is the first time I've really been super excited about a banner character, and then actually succeeded in getting them. And it's also my first time being really excited about an upcoming patch. So, I don't know. I think that's probably very normal parts of the Genshin experience, but it's ones that I haven't been able to have so far. So I'm very, very happy about it all.
No, my sword.
Oh, tiny elevator. Wow, so many layers. Wait, look at the map. Ooh, we're kind of off the map actually. Scanning for enemies. Seeing a sparkle. There's the song. What is it doing? Oh, those are computers. Those are definitely smashed monitors. Oh, they had computers. Oh, this one's still active. Can't interact with it. I don't have any interaction prompts, obviously, you can see. It's just snowflakes. It's kind of funny actually, because this is a screen on a screen in a video game. The snowflakes are actually very high quality. There we go, there's some fuzz. Very smooth snowflakes. Interesting. Oh, over here too! It's the exact same setup too. Even the exact same damage. Nope, different damage. That's nice. You're still— oh! Somebody tried to break you, but didn't quite succeed. I mean, I think these were deliberately broken. That's my guess. Oh, you're still alive as well. They had computers! Oh my god. Someone's abandoned the letter. This mangled letter looks to be unfinished, and it is unknown who left it here. Eminent Marshal. Of course, I am keenly aware that the 4 pillars of our kingdom have achieved the prosperity they have today precisely thanks to us spying upon secrets from beyond the skies. What? And thus have our mechanisms been able to throw off the shackles imposed by this world's laws. Okay, I'm starting to understand why Celestia got mad at them. Or why the Heavenly Principles got mad at them. Now my question is, why didn't they notice before? I guess because the Heavenly Principles have been asleep for so long? Oh no. Okay, no, I was going to say, did we wake them up when we tried to leave the world and then they came out to confront us and then they noticed Khaenri'ah? But no, we know that we were in Khaenri'ah. And we saw the destruction there before we tried to leave. So that means that preceded our conflict with the Heavenly Principles. But this is so cool! So they're getting this technology from beyond this— oh, I love it! I love it! I wonder where they're getting it from! I wonder what the consequences of such a thing was. I mean, forbidden knowledge is from beyond this world, and it's incompatible with the world. So, did they just get supremely lucky in acquiring knowledge from beyond this world, and that nothing that they picked up was forbidden until the very end? But if so, like, how did they manage to not get corrupted by the knowledge that they received for presumably so long? Because it would have taken a while to develop all these factories and to develop all that knowledge into the applications they put it into. So, I mean, they have computers. Even if they learned how to build a computer, let's say they just basically got an instruction manual. They didn't even have to decipher the knowledge or anything. It just told them exactly how to do it. They would have to build the facilities to create, like, the semiconductors, the chips and whatnot. So, basically what I'm trying to say is they must have been dealing with otherworldly knowledge for at least a couple decades, would be my guess. At least a decade. So then how come corruption wasn't an issue until the end? Oh, was it the Khaenri'ah? Did they mitigate the corruption deliberately? So they must have noticed it or they anticipated it. But then at some point, something happened and either it became too much, somebody reached too far, or something interrupted their anti-corruptive measures. And that's what led to the cataclysm and also, you know, Celestia doing their whole thing. Throw off shackles imposed by this world's laws. I mean, they were basically, it sounds like, no longer beholden to the heavenly principles. Interesting. But that technology cannot be said to be perfect. The gods are untrustworthy and the demons ineffable. There's gotta be something going on in the abyss. You know? We've already met that one voice in the crystal. I really want to meet some abyssal gods. That would be so cool. Demons, I suppose, would be the term. If there's one thing that can pry open the corners of this hollow world, then it can only be human will. Will again. To this end, if you can petition the king to allow some machinery manufactured according to the old standards to be preserved under your ministry's purview, perhaps it may light a spark under the latent wills of countless future generations to devote themselves to exploring technology. Nice. If they can preserve sort of their mechanical developments, someone in the future could learn from them as well. It's basically, I believe, in essence, what they were saying. Door. Looking for more sparkles and whatnot. Okay, this is a very random thought, and I don't know why it just reoccurred to me, but you know, earlier when we were talking about hydro entities, it did bring to mind something that I fought in Larua, actually. And I wanted to show it to you guys. Elemental life forms. Probably in here, right? Yeah, these guys. A water phantasm. How much sentience do you suppose these guys have? That is adorable. Look at this angry little face. So anyways, there's another option for you. Water phantasms. Why do I have a thing up here? Oh! Child's name card, right. How would I change my signature? What to? Oh, ooh. Oh, did not mean to do a winky face. There we go. That's the vibe right now. I should probably actually collect this. I want to do it. It's gonna be hanging out for a little while. Alright, where is it? There it is. Sure, it's your time. Hello? Normally she can just fly through this thing. There she goes. To be honest, we probably could have gotten a song from that far away anyways, but still.
Nice, and that's all 5 great Khaenri'ah in our hands. Now we just need to take him over to Zurvan in the Sea of Flowers and perform the ritual of whatever we're calling it.
Please wait. As I see it, these great songs should go to me first. As I mentioned before, I must still examine these great songs more carefully before the rite of Chinvat can begin. At least his treachery, question mark, is very polite. And did I not put in much effort toward finding them as well? If I were not present, you might yet be stumbling blind through this factory. Buddy, we've seen these kind of puzzles before. We would have figured it out.
Well, that's what it looked like, yeah.
Yes, yes. Look at that evil face. Reasonable, is it not? Come then, give me the great songs quickly now. That way I can draw up a procedure for the ritual first. Do not give them to... Look at his face! There's a name for that, isn't there? The Kubrick stare? Yes, that's right. That's my work too, after all. Oh, thank God, Vega does not look impressed.
You know, the more you talk, the more suspicious Paimon's getting.
That will be unnecessary. Let's have Sharush decide. I see no reason to branch from our path now. You need simply await the completion of my heroic deed, Khaenri'ah. Silence! Here we go! You piss me off! Khaenri'ah, you dare! Ha! Well, I've said it now, haven't I? I've blown my cover. But it is such a liberating feeling to no longer have to grovel and nod before this idiot of a Pari. Well, where should we begin? Even I'm not very sure. Where should we begin? How about, who are you? I'd love to tell you about my plans. Dead people tell no tales, after all. But I'd wager you'd not like to hear of such convoluted matters much. Oh no, please, do share. Also, along the way, share how you think you're going to kill us, because you'd need to stick at least 10 ruin machines on us at this point. Okay, I'm exaggerating. It would probably only take like 4 difficult machines. You know? Why don't you just hand the great songs over? That'll save me time.
Nope, not happening. We spent so much effort getting them, and if we don't have them, our commission's a non-starter. Zervan also said that we'd be idiots to give them to you.
Sideshows, all of that, compared to my plans. I've been playing house with you imbeciles this entire time, just to get to the great songs. Wow, what a surprise. You really think we couldn't tell? They call me Vijnanapati at the Order. They could never understand my labors, and so I acted in secret. I had to. In order to get in contact with Khaenri'ah constructs, I came up with the idea of using the Rite of Chinvat to extinguish the sign and lure it in Sharush. And that was already a pain in the neck. You've seen it, how most Pari are just obstinate cretin. Whoa now. But she was truly useless. Her constant failure to obtain the chaplet had me on the verge of giving up. It was thanks to you two, ultimately, that the chaplet was gained, and that we made it all the way here. Now, it won't please you, but I am very grateful. Well, that's a bit harsh on Sharush. You deceived us then. I'm not surprised, so that's a bit harsh. Is that even important? Yes! The songs of the skeptics do record that some humans did become companions of the Pari. But were it not for the great songs, I would never have associated with them at all. All that's left now is to use the great songs of Khaenri'ah to reverse the Rite of Chinvat, which will release the seal on the abyss, and the wars of old will begin anew? So that's your goal. Are you a la Enjo? Oh, the expectation. Does it not kill you inside? Shame then that you shan't see that glorious sight.
Wait, but isn't your order supposed to help suppress the abyss? Why do you want to unseal it instead?
That is gorgeous. Look at the flowers. You've turned your back on your duties. But have you not considered other possibilities? What, like this was your duty all along? I'm guessing this is a meaner... what is Enjo? An abyss lector? Herald? Herald. A meaner herald? Just as you have seen, the skeptics' documents are a pile of raving mad myths, while Dari records are factual, precise. As I see it, the history and the duty of the Order of Skeptics are but tall tales, invented from nothing. At the same time, he does seem to align himself with humans. Yeah. Right here. So maybe he's actually just defecting from the Order of Skeptics. My discoveries in the ruins only proved my judgment astute. I found a great many interesting things there, just so you know. Well, I have managed to enter this place at times, in secret, alongside the lector who gave me the notes! So he is working with the Abyss Order. And he is working with the lector, too. I bet it's Enjo, even. But this was the first time things went so well. According to my research, those who resisted the impurities here were heroes of the Dari. They were the skeptics' true ancestors. Yet they were forgotten, their tale untold. They were smeared as sinners, as the cause behind the disaster. Their deeds were wiped from the records by the thrice-be-damned academia, and then mistakenly appropriated as a founding myth by the skeptics. I suspect this is why the academia never intended to accept us. Sounds like speculation to me. Regardless, betrayal is betrayal. I mean, he probably has a point. There has been a tendency to label people as sinners, from a very biased perspective. But I also don't think that deliberately aggravating imbalance and unleashing the abyss upon the world is a great idea. Especially if you're trying to do this to get revenge on behalf of people who resisted the impurities here. Anyways, regardless, betrayal is betrayal. I am merely ending this fratricidal farce. I did say so earlier, did I not? I found some interesting records in the ruins. For example, Dari records of that sign in the sky. They called this a sign of truth, believing it reflected the reality beyond our skies. That makes a lot of sense. Because I've been so confused this whole time. They say it reflects the abyss, but it's in the sky? Maybe it's really just revealing that the sky is false, you know? That is my plan, to bring truth without mercy to this unjust world. Now then, my great work requires the great songs of Khaenri'ah, so hand them over. If you come quietly, perhaps I might spare you. You just said dead men tell no tales.
And what'll you do? Snatch it? It's gonna be pretty tough for you, you know.
He's gonna call upon his Elector friend. Well, that's too bad. I've come prepared. My apologies for the wait, O priest of the Dark Hollow. Let's go! Is it Encho?
Bow before the abyss.
Kill Klingsor! Oh my god, we're actually fighting him too! This has gotta be the first time we've ever fought somebody in academia clothes. Is that even academia clothes? Not really. It's actually not, but in this outfit. Okay. Anyways, I want to talk to Klingsor. Forsaker of the true way. He's literally a forsaker of the true way. And you think that this is... Looks like I must retreat, come up with another plan. You think that this is honoring anybody's legacy? Anyways, I want to see this guy's attack patterns because somebody in like a stream or a comment, I don't even recall, pointed out a very interesting connection to a certain somebody. I think it was one of these guys. You're a herald, aren't you? Oh, you look so cool. Oh, I'm obsessed actually with this design. Okay. I'm just about had enough of studying you, so please demonstrate your strength. Thank you. You love that attack, don't you?
Reveal thyself.
Maybe if I stay closer, you'll do some other stuff. You do hit like a truck though, don't you?
I see everything. My sword. By royal decree.
It just cracks me up when they're like, ah yes, we are getting revenge for the lies and for the treatment that we've received at the hands of the gods. And then they're like, all life will perish. I'm like, okay, buddy, okay. Exactly what are your priorities here? Wings of Dark, indeed.
The abyss shall rise once again.
Good luck with that. Honestly though, good luck with that. I would like to see that, but hopefully you don't kill all life while you're at it. Like, why?
Where's Nasajna gone off to? He was hiding over there a moment ago.
Can we instruct the computer now?
Ugh, how could we have let him slip off like that? To think that he'd gang up with the Abyss Order to take our great Khaenri'ah. What was that crazy nonsense he was going on and on about?
This one was a long time coming. This is still rather concerning.
Well, now that you mention it, he was pretty suspicious right from the start. And given what Zurvan told us, she must have realized something as well, right? In that case, let's bring these great Khaenri'ah back and get some answers from Zurvan. As for the Order, didn't Nasajna say that he was keeping them in the dark too? Well, we shouldn't rule out the possibility that some of them might have been swayed to Nasajna's side, but Paimon thinks Pyrrho and some others didn't know what was going on. If we've got time, let's tell him the truth.
Oh, Shurish. This is probably rough for her. She probably feels lied to, manipulated, disrespected, all of the above.
Whatever the case, let's head back to the Sea of Flowers. We've got to make sure that nothing bad happens after all.
We should probably turn over the songs as quickly as possible. Trial of something really cool. Okay. Have we done all that we can do in here? Also, let's look. We're in a tiny little room. Interesting. Oh, wait, he said that we can go deeper. Hey, do you go down further? No. What's those about then? Oh, those ones I've already used. How do I open this door? Oh, I never opened this door. The way it paused for a split second was not fair for my heart. So I thought we weren't in this room before. Barely legible bulletin. Oh, it keeps going! I noticed that once recorded important information, but the content has become nearly impossible to distinguish with the passing of time. In view— oh! King name! Let's see,
Where's my pencil?
Okay, pencil, gotten. Paper, gotten. I don't think I've heard the king's name before, because we know that they were under basically martial law, right? Martial Regent and Fortis. So, the King Ermin. So what happened to him? In the view of King Ermin's present indisposed state and the current unknown threats facing the kingdom, Knight Marshal and Fortis Knight Marshal to Martial Regent. Makes sense. Has proclaimed that he will temporarily take up the post of Regent and lead the Regnum Concilium ultimum until the kingdom returns to a state of normalcy. All citizens wait will. Okay. King Ermin. Indisposed. Do you think he got cursed? That's my immediate guess. Maybe he was the first to transform. Something like, punish the leader first or something. Morale and all that too. So, Knight... Wow, I can spell. Knight Marshal and Fortas to Regent. Marshal Regent. Yeah. Okay. And then Regnum. Regnum, like royal. I'm assuming. I'm really forgetting my vocabulary here, but it's very similar to Regina and Regent as well. So I'm guessing it's just royal in general. Kind of a neutral term. Concilium ultimum. Concilium, like council? And then ultimum being like ultimate highest. I'm gonna check on concilium though. To lead. They expected things to return to normal. I'm really curious about the timeline of the cataclysm, I believe we're calling it. And how things just sort of got worse and worse and worse. Like, what were the steps of the development? Okay, concilium. Or concilium, actually. Council, hey! Great. Never want to make assumptions. Always want to double check our assumptions. Oh, wow! Hi, what are you? You're a Hilichurl fighter or something. Hilichurl rogue. And your existence is just fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Like, how did you become this, as opposed to just a regular Hilichurl, Samichurl, Metachurl? What were you before that led to this, is my question. Or did you become a regular Hilichurl, but then over time... How long do Hilichurls live? Oh, probably they're immortal until they kind of just fade away, right? But yeah, so like, did you just live as a Hilichurl for so long that over time you were able to...
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Like, differentiate yourself? Tapping into elemental energy somehow? I'm so fascinated. How... And also, how do Samichurls know how to use elemental energy? Like, is that something... Oh, this is a collectible. No, it's not. Is that something that they knew before and then managed to remember a little bit of? How do they maintain their minds? Because, Khaenri'ah, we needed to give him medicine for him to recall his mind. Is it just some people did, some people didn't? Is it a will thing? Ancient journal! A journal that looks positively ancient is remarkably well preserved. A function of its environment, perhaps, which is bizarre because it's right next to fire, but okay. Maybe dryness would be good, actually. Who knows? Most people fled above ground with the Schwabenreiter, and only we are left hiding down here. For my... Oh. Fled above ground, because it's a below-ground nation. For my mother, this is as far as she can go. Even if we went into the wilderness, she would never survive. I have to stay together with my family. Terrifying rumors are spreading. Those who went above ground and returned say that they have personally witnessed those who fled to the surface being afflicted with a strange disease, and turning into monsters. Okay, so it only got the people on the surface. I'm guessing, something like... If you're in view of Khaenri'ah? Sorry, if you're in view of Celestia? That sort of thing? Because it was... Wait, was it? It was Celestia who inflicted the curse of immortality, right? Or, like, the gods in general. So, Celestia. Oh god, wait, where did... That's an assumption. Where did that come from? I feel like Dainsleif said something like that. Or did I just assume? Because who else could curse them? Who else could curse an entire civilization with the curse of immortality? But a god. Or several gods. Or the wellspring of the gods. Okay, I'm gonna double check. How can I... It's not in my notes. Wait, let me try the other side. I think Dainsleif mentioned... Okay, because Dainsleif mentioned way back in, like, the second quest with him that the gods were responsible for destroying Khaenri'ah. Because I remember being, you know, alarmed and perplexed and upset. Because at that point, we were already friends with several gods, namely Venti and Zhongli. And I was like, why would they do such a thing? So I remember him mentioning that. And so maybe I just assumed that if, you know, Celestia personally attacked Khaenri'ah, they might have been responsible for the other things that befell it as well. But I will be keeping an eye out for something to confirm that for me, because it's good to recheck your assumptions. Yeah, honestly, it's good to recheck your knowledge frequently with all the misunderstandings and biases and different perspectives and secrets that keep coming to light. It's good to, at least in my opinion, to make sure that your previous understandings can be updated to the most accurate they can be. Anyhow, terrifying rumors are spreading. I don't know how long it's been. The surrounding area has calmed down, but our supplies have nearly been exhausted. I can feel it. If things continue on this way, something terrible is going to happen. There's no need to do anything anymore. It's too late. Cities are collapsing, and perhaps this entire world will become a wasteland, but it doesn't matter. I wish I hadn't survived this long. The rest of the handwriting suddenly becomes distorted and unreadable. Oh, buddy. Oh, that's real fire. Whoa. It must have been burning for so long. Especially because they were saying that they were sticking with their mom makes me think that they were a kid, you know? Or at least a young adult, maybe. Wait, is there a statue above us? Big old room on the other side. What do you think, puzzles? What does that name mean? Because... What? What? Abandon all hope, ye who enter here? Weren't those the words written on, who was it? King Tutankhamun's tomb? Gate of everlasting mourning? But look at the symbol on it! This, like, the sun symbol? Doesn't that look super similar to a lot of the Abyss Order clothes? I suddenly need to see Dane again. What? Look at this! And there's nothing in here! I'm not seeing any chests, I'm not seeing any puzzles, and like this was an optional room, I almost forgot to come in here! Will this even work in here? Oh, there's a chest, okay. My god. Is this a new song? How do I get up there? How do I get up there? I've got to be able to get up over there. I'm thinking of all my Animo characters right now. Kazuha might be able to help. Wanderer would be super helpful, I bet. Just fly across. We'll just try to make it around the edges. Oh my god, what? 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 Was that just my quest tracking? Shawoosh, are you seeing this? You're floating around so unperturbed. I'm very perturbed. No, I'm not even perturbed. I'm delighted. Exhilarated. It's gorgeous. And there's that same, like, sun pattern on the top. You know... Oh, look, there's two people. Not people, but, like, statues of people. Hopefully this doesn't, like, collapse under us. Let's see if we can see that chest. It's gotta be down there somewhere. Ooh! There's an even deeper area. Unless that's the way we just came from? Oh, yeah, it totally is. What? Where are we? Where are we? Because it's Wait, let's see what that achievement said. Reach the end of the surface realms? So it's the beginning of the underground realms? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's really right there? And there's no teleporters anywhere near this. The morning flower right at the gate. I'm not even gonna pick that one. Can I open it? No. Oh my god. So is this This is Khaenri'ah! Oh my god! Because the people who were fleeing fled that way and then stopped there. And other people continued on to the surface, so they came from here. Oh, look at that vine, almost looking like it's trying to reach inside. It's crazy to me that the doors are just shut. Doesn't seem to be any puzzles to open it. If it's locked, it must be locked from the inside. Is there anyone still inside? It's wild that there's like no nearby teleporter. You'd have to teleport here and then make all the way back down. So I guess it's close enough, but like... if this is Khaenri'ah... Oh my god. Oh my god. I need a million pictures immediately. Wait, I need to be more centered. Does that mean that we'll be coming back here? Because it's going to be one of the regions, isn't it? God. Wow. Oh, I don't like this angle at all. I do like how it's kind of tilted though. Wow. Oh, it does give me similar vibes to in Khaenri'ah. Remember that corridor we had to walk through? It's very interesting how much sun imagery they have. Maybe it's star imagery? Just with the gold and the red, I think of the sun, but... Which is actually very fascinating if it is meant to be the sun. You know, I've been super curious about the Moon Sisters and the people who worship the Moon Sisters. Now, obviously these guys didn't worship, but... How curious that they would use the sun as their symbol. Unless it's meant to be a star, again, because that could refer to their interactions with knowledge from beyond this world, you know, from beyond the skies is what they specified in one of the notes that we read. So maybe it's meant to be a star symbol instead, not necessarily a sun. Oh yeah, and these guys here. These are the people I was talking about. Guardians, in a way. How are these fires still burning? Oh look, there's another one. Ooh. I mean, they must have run out of fuel at some point over the centuries. I suppose, like, Dane comes by and fills them back up. Or the Abyss Order, maybe. It is intriguing that the Abyss Herald, I believe, that we just fought, said the Abyss will rise again. You know. Rather than Khaenri'ah. I suppose they are well and truly more aligned with the Abyss than with their homeland at this point. Hello! Okay. Still looks like a sun to me. Really does. A nation of knights. And of science. And of gazing beyond the stars. Look at this, like... almost miasma-like fog. I'm really just scouring this place for anything to do. That chest down there better be luxurious. Or whatever the highest level is. Just because it feels like there should be something really significant to do in here. Now there is one thing I'm very curious about, which I will talk about in a second. So don't forget what I'm doing over here, which is investigating this door. Ooh. Shiny bowl. No discernible motifs in the patterns on it though. I'm trying to see the other side. Yeah, just swirls. Okay. Okay. Nothing interactable over here. Now the thing I'm really curious about is... Or are these crystals? Is these crystals. Because... Again, look at that. Looks like the sun right there. If these are meant to be freezing corruption and defilement, basically. We're seeing a whole lot of it in here. But none on the door. And the directions that they've grown in, they haven't grown out from the door. If anything, they've grown approximately towards it. So maybe you could say they came from the surface realm and were trying to get inside. Just the directions that they're facing, they're not very, organized. So maybe this whole place was just flooded with corruption, and they grew in every which way because of that. But at the same time, they're not that chaotic. I'm also very curious about the fact that there's no signs of damage on them. But I suppose that if this happened centuries ago, they would have regrown over time, so maybe we won't say anything. Gosh, I just saw something interesting. What was it? That. But maybe it's just a piece of a ruin. I'm not risking it. I'm gonna go peek. I'm gonna go peek. Oh, it probably is. Look at these pillars. I'm gonna go peek at that. And then we'll go find that chest. And then we'll probably head out of here. Oh, I so badly want to go inside. I cannot believe this was just hiding behind a door. And... Oh, it's Where's that light coming from? There's no way there's actually a hole on the surface right here. It's just right there in the middle of nowhere. Wow. Wait a second. Where's the thing that goes into the sky? Is it? It's here, isn't it? Okay, it'd be amazing if it was right above this door. Anyway. Where is that chest? It was down. I love it when this game rewards you for exploring. Oh, jeez. You hear that sound? Oh, maybe it was my wings. I was going to say it sounded like water rushing or like wind. Where? It's not below us. Oh, same thing. It said below. But that was when I was on that ledge. Not above us, is it? Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's common.
I'll keep this close.
Well, I'm happy to get it anyways. If it spawned hilly churls, I might have just left. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I would be able to bear fighting them here. It almost looks like ice, you know? Especially with that misty steam that keeps wafting off from it. Probably not great to breathe in. Alright, let us leave this place, I guess. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so if we teleport here, I just want to make sure I can make my way back here. It would really stink if that door closed. Oh, we're all the way here again? Yeah, there's really no close teleporter. It's quite far down. Okay, so we take the elevator. Wow. In all these different areas. No wonder there were all these levels of ruin machines to fight. They were guarding the door. So we come here. That's where the song was. This is the door. And the way that it... Oh my gosh. The way that it like froze when it first tried to open. And then we go that way, I believe. Okay, so we can make it back. Okay, good. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Oh my god. I can't. I'm just... Oh my god. Is that seriously Khaenri'ah? Did we just find... It's possible to find Oh my god.
Sharush has been pretty quiet since we left the ruined factory. She used to keep talking on and on, so Paimon's not used to her being silent now.
She must have been frightened quite badly, considering what happened. Or maybe she's just tired. I think she feels very... I'm trying to think of the word. I keep thinking chastened, but that's not quite right. It's like if you're worried all your friends hate you, and then you find out that they do. That's probably the feeling that she's feeling right now. You know?
Cheer up, Sharush. We've still got so many things to do.
Aww.
For instance, we need to perform, that rite with a name Paimon can't remember, and then fix the giant hole. After we're done, let's treat ourselves to something delicious for our hard work. We can have, Paimon doesn't know what Pari prefer for food.
He's so sad.
Pari don't need to eat, silly floater.
To think I have fallen so low to require the pale floater's comfort. What a shame.
I'd rather be sealed into the grey crystals right away, or find myself a cavern to slumber undisturbed for eternity, till everyone I know ceases to exist. Paimon said Paimon's not a pale floater, but is there really such a cavern?
Avoidance can't really solve the problem. There are still things you must do, right?
I know, but how am I supposed to live with the sheer embarrassment of being fooled by Nasajna? Anyway, now that you've collected all the great songs of Khaenri'ah, you can go to Mihir or Rashnu if you want to solve the anomaly in the sky. Whatever the case, please leave me alone and pretend you never heard the things I said. You did say a lot of weird stuff.
My Yasnapati, my valiant form, fated sacrifice.
No, stop! Please stop. Vega, stop teasing her now. She's been traveling with us for so long after all, and Paimon doesn't want to see her quit halfway. What's more, Sharush does have some good qualities. Like, I saw you hesitating.
Stop patronizing me! You're quick to act. Got a sense of responsibility.
Yep. And haven't we been working hard to extinguish the sign of Appalachia? It's all thanks to you that we've made it so far. How did it go again? Let Paimon think. As long as you keep going, I believe that it will only be a matter of time before you become a truly great adventurer.
Really? Do you genuinely mean to praise me? Yes, as genuine as a friend could be. I knew I was great. My motivation is back.
Now that the motivated Sharush is back, let's go find Zervan, fix the Great Hole, and get the reward. Paimon can't wait for her next big meal.
Yeah, close enough. I'm glad that we're able to offer her some reassurance. Yeah, she must have had quite the bruised ego at the moment, but seems like she is recovering. Hello.
Just leave her alone.
Yep, nothing. Music is so pretty and peaceful.
Zervan, we're back.
It's Vega, Sharush, and Paimon. By the looks of it, you must have obtained all the great songs of Khaenri'ah, despite some accidents. Whatever the case, the result is desirable. I was right to entrust the mission to you. Without you, the great songs of Khaenri'ah might have been robbed away by those with ill intent.
Why does Paimon feel like Zervan saw what was coming?
So I was on to something. You didn't run into the followers of the Dark Hollow, did you? How did you know? Well, instead of dwelling on how I knew, why don't you tell me what exactly happened? You recount on your adventure in the underground ruins and Nisajna's betrayal to Zervan. Even the Orders of Vijnana Party has sided with the Dark Hollow. That was unexpected. Not that I had any hopes in them to begin with, but that's just a step too far. And if I'm not mistaken, Nisajna had been enticed into pursuing the great songs of Khaenri'ah by the servant of the Dark Hollow you fought. That one's an old acquaintance of mine.
Huh? You know that guy from the Abyss Order?
Yeah, his name was in the records. He used to be with the Order of Skeptics. Wait, several hundred years ago, an investigation team from the forest came to explore the secrets of the Darians. Right, he was from the forest, finger quotes. But people are like, hey, his name, he doesn't seem to be born here. They insisted on entering the Darian ruins despite the Order's warning. So the then Vijnana Party sent the man to go with the team in case something happened. No one knew what they encountered in the ruins, but by the time he reappeared, he had already embraced the defilement's blessings, and the investigation team was nowhere to be found. Oh dear. Then came the followers of the Dark Hollow. They were after the great songs of Khaenri'ah, and for that purpose, they summoned countless demons of Dev to attack the Vorakasha oasis. Although we managed to protect our home with the help of many Pari and human warriors, we didn't eradicate the Dark Hollow's followers. To ensure that I left no gaps for them to exploit, I sealed the Vorakasha oasis and the many ruins with the power of the great songs. That's why they were in the ruins. Not because they were stolen and put there, or they were lost, or they wandered away, but because they were put there to seal the ruins. You know what would have been really cool? Would be if that door to Khaenri'ah was behind the great song. Or the switch to open it was. That would have been really cool. The Order of Skeptics never recovered from this. I cannot believe! We just found the door! Oh my god! It was beautiful. I want to go inside there so badly. Please, let us go open that door when, like, whatever, 7.0? 7.5? I don't know. I just want to go in there. I want to see Khaenri'ah. Okay. Today is too exciting. The Order of Skeptics never recovered from this incident. They lost their ancient archives to fire, and gradually became like this. I sensed that the followers of the Dark Hollow were making their play since you last mentioned them, but I didn't expect them to have corrupted even the leader of the skeptics.
Anyway, Paimon's still wondering about what Nasajna said. Do you know anything about the skeptics' ancestors?
You've fought alongside them, after all. History becomes legend. Legend becomes tale. That's how traditions live on. Forgetting is also part of the story. Well, you know what this makes me think of? It's that quote from Lord of the Rings I can't quite remember. Legend passes on to myth, and some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. There's two sides to every story, Zervan. The more you cling to the idea of tradition, the more you only selectively remember the story you desire. That is a banger quote, though. That's so true. And eventually become lost in the maze of tales. In a world where things are being forgotten every hour of every day, what we engrave on the ground is far more reliable than what we sing to the wind. Wind, you say? That's why I trust you, for you're forthright and never seem to concern yourselves with other people's judgment. Also, in hindsight, very intriguing in terms of erosion and people carving records into rocks, as opposed to paper and words or, you know, other methods.
Although you're praising us, the way you put it sounds somewhat odd.
I somehow feel a sense of sarcasm. What did you just say? I presume Elder Zervan's words are intended for me. As for what happened 500 years ago, I think you'd want to see for yourself than hear my version of the story. Oh? See for yourself? Like, are you going to show us a memory, or are we going to recreate? And now you have exactly the perfect opportunity. By the way, Sharouche, it appears that you've grown more reliable now. With what you've been through, have you awakened from those raving mad myths of humans? Are you finally no longer convinced you need to sacrifice yourself? You were kind of heading in that direction earlier when you said you didn't want to do it anymore, or do anything anymore, which was concerning. But are you ready to not sacrifice yourself? Elder, please just let bygones be bygones. It seems that I made the right decision to entrust the issue to Vega and Paimon. In that case, I guess I can also leave the right of Abzor in your capable hands without any reservations. The right of Abzor? No one getting sacrificed today, right?
Paimon remembers hearing Zervan mention it. It's for cleansing... Is it for cleansing, defilement of sorts?
The rite of Abzor is a ritual performed to cleanse the Harvistopkum of defilement. Normally, you only need to conduct it under the trees that suppress darkness. However, with the seal weakening and the anomaly re-emerging in the sky, we need more than the usual to solve the problem. The anomaly appeared above the Harvistopkum, I always say that wrong, as a result of the tree absorbing a great amount of defilement. With that excessive amount of filth building up within it, and the corrosion caused by the anomaly, the Harvistopkum can no longer sustain the Khaenri'ah's power. The only thing we can do now is enter the Harvistopkum. I'm sorry, I'm saying it so poorly. To cleanse it and wake our god.
So we can actually enter the Harvistopkum?
Of course. Did you think that the rite of Chinvat was to be performed inside that dark hollow? Even Pari wouldn't be able to stand the defilement within. I want to jump in. Oh my god, I haven't tried that yet. What happens if you jump inside? After. We'll do that after. Inside the Harvistopkum lies a giant lotus. Thank you. I was just about to ask, where's the sacred lotus that was mentioned earlier? In, Renee's notes. Khaenri'ah? And our god's consciousness slumbers within it. By cleansing the defilement, the flower of sanctity will bloom once again. The Amrita will rid the land of all its impurities. Convoluted as these processes may sound, I believe they shall constitute no hindrance to you. Well then, I have already sent Rashnu and Mihir to the Tunigi Hollow. You need only bring over the great songs, and then you'll be able to gather the power of Khaenri'ah. Khaenri'ah will awaken the huge trees that are suppressing the darkness and purify the contaminated mud in the depths. After that, you can then perform the rite of Chinvat and thus open the path into the Harvistopkum. And once you are inside, the chaplet will reveal to Sharush the great deeds of ancient heroes. Since all memories related to Khaenri'ah will return to the Harvisptokum in the end, these memories will never fade, no matter how legends are told and are retold and changed. I've never heard of this. The chaplet was originally a part of the Harvisptokum. You will know when you get there. Now, please go and extinguish the sign of Appalachia. We will meet again when Amrita falls from the sky. Oh, wait, what does Amrita mean again exactly? What does it mean again exactly? Yes, okay. So, quite a detailed procedure, but I'm sure the game will tell us exactly what we need to do. I'm expecting a very cool cutscene, to tell you the truth. So, we need to go here, activate the Khaenri'ah, which will activate the trees. We'll use the songs to get the Khaenri'ah to activate the trees. And then the trees will cleanse the mud, allow the lotus to bloom. We go inside. We meet the god? Oh, so these are the trees. Wow, I should have explored more. I haven't noticed these before. I was wondering where they would be. I thought they would be in the oasis. I was surprised they were over here. What took Sharush so long? We've been waiting here for a very long time. I'm so tired. I want to go back to sleep. I'm still yawning. Oh my god.
Hey, that's not fair. I'm the one who's been laboring hard all along, and you didn't do anything. That's not true. Waiting is also an important job. In fact, acting is only momentary, while waiting is eternal. What's with this weird logic? That's just the philosophy of us Pari. But now is not the time to discuss philosophies. What matters is the great songs of Khaenri'ah. I trust you've collected all of them, no? Of course we have! In that case, let us remove the seal. Then you can gather the power of Khaenri'ah with the great songs. But be careful. Since the filth has been building up for centuries, I have no idea what will emerge once I remove the seal.
Gotcha. Hands on the keys. Gameplay song. Oh, look at that little dance. Oh, it's the dance that Sharush does. It's like, it reminds me of bees and how bees communicate through dance. Roshni wants to go back to sleep. Me here? Whether it is Sharush or myself, all Pari have a duty that they must undertake. But you are different. You have come to help us out of the goodness of your hearts. For that, you have my thanks. And you have my thanks for making that plural and remembering Paimon. Okay, wait. Do I have them in my bag? Let's look at them before we give them. It's you. Ooh! Oh, wait, that'll be really helpful. I didn't need to have converted that one the other day, huh? Oops. Great songs. 5. Okay, so it just looks like this. We got Renee's investigation notes! I love these notes. My favorite notes. Absolute favorite. And you know what? Schematic clipped inside notes. These are the notes it was inside. Cool. Here you go. Yep. Oh! I was wondering if those were the trees, but I thought they couldn't be. I thought they were crystal. Of course, they don't look like crystal. They look like petrified wood. That's super cool. Now that we placed the Great Khaenri'ah properly, everything around here seems to have recovered. These trees were originally cultivated with Khaenri'ah to resist the corrosion of the cataclysm. It's just that their power has ebbed away with the passage of time. The great songs as nourishment, they will be able to regain their former glory. But with the seal removed now, the filth from the past has been freed too. The rite won't be able to continue if Rashnu and I spend all our energy here, so please, take care of these locations for us. Here, leave it to me. It's the Bloomguard's job to fight defilement. I'm glad that Sharush is coming into her own. Oh, that's the dialogue from earlier. Interesting. At least the rest of the songs. Oh, it looks so cool. Okay, so we need to go find the other thingy-mabobs, I guess. Ooh. Ah. Small detour. Very small detour. Ignore the fact that I need to climb up a giant crystal to do this detour. I wonder if Shoulders could get it for me. Ooh, nope, she's got her own thing to get. I'm surprised that no enemies attacked us just then. I suppose they'll be waiting at the other points. Oh, are we going to lose all this purple crystal? It looks so cool though. I suppose we should enjoy it while it lasts. These are all going to be brown in a moment, I guess. So will the holo completely disappear? Probably not. I'm gonna be bad. I said I would jump into the hole later, but actually I'm gonna jump into the hole now. If I die, there's a statue right there, so it's fine. There's an Oculus. Oh, I do love it when they reward our curiosity. Oh, it almost looks like an eye. I know I say that every time, and I will admit, this one doesn't look quite as much like an eye as some other places have. Oh. Oh, we're looking through the sky! Oh my god! We're looking here! Through the sign of Appalachia! Oh, that looks really cool. It's basically like a wormhole. Space has been folded. So even though we're just on the ground, we're in the sky as well. Oh, this is so cool. It's gonna go away, isn't it? Is this whole purple thing gonna go away? Looks so cool. I feel at home standing here. It's so peaceful. But apparently it's bad for the world and it's going to cause defilements. It's going to kill us all, unbalanced, so on and so forth. Oh, that's Dendrogona right there. Huh. I haven't seen those in a while. I guess since we activated this guy, let's do it. Oh, there's another one over there. Here we go. All over the place, aren't they? Hi, guys! I'm glad I somehow dodged that arrow from the archer. Wow, call that an ambush. Pretty okay. Oh, and Cho's actually hurt. Thank you. Hi guys. Can I get you even though you're... Yes, I can. Great. Oh, nice. It's actually only one of them. And I suppose the other little guy that is currently behind me will help me get the other guy, which I will probably need to do in order to get the chest. Are these guys resistant to elemental attacks? I'm just curious. Did I just get bloom damage? That's hilarious.
By royal decree.
Nah, I missed. Too far away. Ah, darn it. We were doing so good. Go ahead and go here, go there. Back to you. That should do it. And it did. Yay. Okay. Oh! Look at that! I didn't even notice this guy.
Curiosity
He deserves a reward. Yay. Ooh, investigate. Okay, now we are getting a little off track here. I'm just going to investigate this, and then I'm going to head towards the next tree? Or attempt to? Look at this guy. Oh, they look so cool. Oh, interesting. Oh, this guy must be, Pyro Puzzle. The last one's in there. You have to wait until this guy's close enough to activate it. Oh. Oh, there's one right here? Oh, there sure is. Ooh, do you think I can... No, I'm too far away. Hello, Sign of Appalachia. We were just standing on you. Okay. So... There you are. Oh my. Right. You are quite corroded. This tree looks like it's been corroded by something. Gross is what me here was talking about. We should clear away the icky stuff. Okay. Hi. Sharush? Is my guess? There we go. Whoever once mentioned that the reason I was having trouble switching characters was because I was too close to something, and the height difference was blocking the change. Oh, it's just an HP bar. That was super helpful. Because that keeps happening with Sharush, because she wants to fly above. Do anything? Oh, there we go.
Oz, reveal. This may hurt a little.
So it's kind of like the parametric transmuter. It could convert to... Like, if we had... What is her name? Kuki. That'd be helpful.
By royal decree. No, my sword.
There we go. For a second, it looked like Oz was inside. When we popped it, there he was. But nope. Oz has never done anything wrong in his life. Here you go. Oh, we didn't get a cutscene? Sad. Do I want to fight these guys? Not really. No reason to. They don't have a chest. Oh, they are pretty trees, though. I think we'll have to do it again. The hilly trails think that I do. Oh, dodged that accidentally. Nice. I'm not seeing... Maybe it's just down there. Oh, hello. That's what it is.
Whoa, monsters have been released.
Oh, you make such a fuss over the meaningless trifles, Pale Floater. Dealing with them is such a simple matter. They are Electro. They hyperbloomed me. How dare you? It always cracks me up when that happens. I think it's hilarious. I actually am not too angry about it because my EM is so high that I do much more damage to them with the blooms than they do to me. It's not a big deal. It's just really funny. Boop. I do want my EM to be higher though. I've been working on getting Nahida better artifacts. But I still have to get a couple more. Actually, wait, let's check really quick. Nope. There we go. EM. Yeah, this is an EM. This one is denture damage. Ooh. Aw. Ooh. Aw. This is EM. Could just have better substats. They are very good substats, but they could be better. Oh, that could have rolled more into EM too. It doesn't look like it really did. Ooh, ouch. Maybe I should look into getting a better one of these. Damage, crit rate. Oh yeah, her crit rate's pretty low actually, isn't it? I will think about this.
Time to act.
Ooh.
No, my sword.
Is that a Sharush puzzle? Oh, it's a... Sharush can give me a platform so I can get up there. I might be able to reach this guy anyways, though. Yeah. Well, I'm up here, but actually I don't see any defilement. Okay, it's these guys. Pardon me. Oops. And more monsters came to disrupt us. How vexing to see them unmade. He said something really cool, but I couldn't see the whole thing. Practicing joke. Because I heard him. Oops. Sorry, buddy. We're almost down to the last one. I want to see the cutscenes. All that purple is going away. I think this will give us Dendrogona someday. It looks very Dendrogony. Oh no, was it one of the Pari trees that we already did? I think it was. Oh, that was a Pari puzzle sound. Maybe we will do it. No, because there's that guy there too, so I'll come back. Okay. How do I get in here? This one also seems like the biggest one. How lovely that we're doing it last. There we go. Anybody see any enemies? This place looks touched by the corrosion too. Let me purify it. Oh boy. Way up there, and it looks like there's an enemy up there? Whoa. I was standing on nothing for a second there. That was cool. Okay. So, I'm thinking... this way. Okay, I'll open that thing. But can she reach? Whoa. Can't stand on this? Oh, goodness me. If I'm way down here, is she going to be able to reach that far?
Rain outlines your fate.
Rise! Keep waiting for that little warning. We didn't get it. Great. Okay, cool. Then, oh good, I healed. Nice. Glad that worked. Here to there. Oh, that's a narrow little window they give you.
Sword. Oz, reveal. Grow, grow, grow. Propagate.
I wonder if I had a claymore, if this would go faster.
Rain cutter.
I'm willing to use Jincho's. Wait, if I do this, I've been trying to practice this. Oh, it doesn't work though. It doesn't get Jincho's thing going. Okay. It only works in basic attacks. Interesting. I think I knew that at one point and then I just forgot about it.
By royal decree.
Just one strike. Funny.
Scatter.
We're almost there. There we go. Okay. Is that all? Oh dear. Things are so slanted. No? Oh yeah. Where's the front? Here? Last one! Moment of truth. Talk to me here. Oh, way on the other side again? Or are we back at the hollow? Or at the oasis? Let's see what it looks like now. Oh, even green things. The entire surrounding area. It's green and brown and pink again. This guy is still going. Makes sense, we haven't done the ritual yet. Oh no. Guess we'll just cross. I'm so excited for 5.6. When will I play 5.6? I don't know. Next year? Oh, hopefully not. My greatest fear is that there's going to be some really important limited event that I won't be there for. Oh. Hello. I guess.
Our work is done. It seems that some flowers have grown on the tree, but what do we do next?
Don't look at me. I'm as clueless as you. Now that Sharush has already put on the twin horn chaplet, she can connect to the memories and wisdom of the Harvest Token using the chaplet. Give it a try, Sharush.
I know, but I'm not yet used to the chaplet.
Chaplet. Who knows?
I think I see new shoots sprouting, but the filth hasn't been fully cleansed yet.
We still need to purify these flowers. Then the pure power of Khaenri'ah will thrive again. Okay. Same dialogue. Okay. Go to the first huge tree. You're gonna have to be more specific than that, buddy. I'm just gonna follow Sharush. By purifying these flowers... Something. Oh! That's what these are for. It's a little butterfly. How pretty. Alright, Sharush, I'll protect you while you do this. I assume at some point we're going to be attacked, and that's why this is part of the process. I'm just so excited. No thoughts, head empty, because I'm just screaming. In excitement. You know, not in a bad way. There we go.
Ah, why are there so many monsters here?
A pack of mindless dev. Get out of my way. Are they unpurifying it? I want to see what happens when they try to attack it. They're at least slowing down the purification, that much I can assume. Oh, that guy disappeared.
Terminate.
Where'd he go? Ouch. Sorry. Oh, yikes. Let's go over here, bother this guy. Would you leave the tree alone? What did the tree do to you? Oh, nice. Got through this guy's bubble.
Let me weave you a verse.
I heard it start to laugh. No laughter today, my friends. Do you think they'll just keep coming until the purification is done? I guess so. But we're done.
Now there's just one last flower left.
Paimon, I hope it won't unleash some terrible filth this time around. Oh, Paimon, I do believe you've jinxed it. I want to glide. Surely this is steep enough to start gliding at some point. There we go. Wait, I want to see Nahita's new wings. Ah, too late. Well, she's shorter. Maybe. Yay! There they are! They look great. They match her quite well. Yes, and Potty, make sure to protect me while I purify these flowers. We'll do our best. These guys are rather aggressive. I'm gonna target the ones that are lower health first. Make sure everybody's holding hands, of course. I don't think Oz is on the field anymore, so let's bring him back. Okay, I hope the blooms can't damage the tree. It's a little belated thought to have, but it is a thought I certainly am having now. It doesn't look like they are though, so it's probably fine.
Let me weave you a verse. Oz, reveal thyself.
So much is happening, I love it. Where is this guy? Here you are. Oh, did you come into my bubble of death? How kind of you.
No, my sword.
Somebody was a little injured just then. I don't know who it was. Probably all of us because of the poison, to be honest.
It's gotten quiet, finally. Now perform the rite of Chinvat before the filth starts to ooze out again. Then our job will be done.
And that means I can sleep in peace without anyone disturbing me.
Come on, Charouche. Charouche, hurry up. It has to be the three of us.
Oh, and she's willing to work together now. She's not saying anything like, oh, it's only I don't need you. She's been humbled. Ooh. Ooh. Look at them go. Yes, cutscene. Ooh. Oh my. Is that, I'm guessing that's Khaenri'ah energy. I was going to say that's a lot of Dendro energy. But I guess it's Khaenri'ah energy. Wow. Oh, I was not expecting such a change. Look at the map. Oh, they completely obliterated it. Aww.
Rain outlines it.
Darn it, I liked the way it looked. Oh, so this is what it looks like now? Okay, that's pretty lovely too. Can I go inside here? The answer is no. It's just like when I was checking out the, what's it called? The chasm. I can't quite tell if the problem was that I'm not allowed to jump onto it or if I just jumped for too high. Let's see how we're doing. 26. We only have, a couple left. 9 left. It's kind of tempting right there. Wow! Wow, okay, that's actually gorgeous! And the music changed too. Wow. I wonder if all of the rift wolves that were frozen in the area have been freed. Probably not, just mechanically. But it would be interesting if they were. Wow. Badlands treasure hunter. You don't say. That's so pretty! I like it. Oh, and all the bells are back up too. Or maybe that's just the start. Yeah, that was just the start of his chain. Wow. It's gorgeous. Aw, I actually feel pretty happy about that one. I feel like I've done something good. Of course, appearances can be deceiving, but I'm fairly certain that that was a good turn. All the grass. Hello. Thank you for waiting.
Done. The path to the depths has opened and our mission is completed. Huh, that was quick. You kept talking about right and stuff, so
Paimon thought it'd take a whole bunch of complicated incantations to conduct. I thought for a second Paimon thought it might take a whole bunch of collecting objects to do, like the Rite of Descension or the Rite of Parting, but I suppose we've already collected all the stuff.
only humans need such things, as they can't even wield the power of the elements on their own. We Pari are different, for our power and that of the Khaenri'ah hail from the same source. It's like how you humans don't need to recite incantations to walk.
Nice metaphor.
Although you don't walk, you float.
Well, Paimon's not human.
Like Paimon said, your logic is weird.
I'm sure Paimon has a well of energy she just doesn't know about. Paimon, your eyes look less sparkly today.
Anyway, let's not waste our time on this irrelevant topic. I'll leave what's next up to you. May the eternal Khaenri'ah guide us on the upward path.
Now do I get to go in? A rope over an abyss? Now do I get to go in? Oh. I guess the way was blocked before. Well, oh! I was going to say, let's not hurt Vega again. I was just going to slowly descend. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh. She totally just fell again, didn't she? It wasn't letting me deploy my wings or plunge attack.
Are we at the top of the large tree stump? We went through all that effort passing through that cavern, only to get blocked again?
I have obtained the twin horn chaplet, so why is the Harvestocum rejecting me? This shouldn't be happening. Oh.
Is there something wrong, Sharosh? You don't look so good.
It's the twin horn chaplet. Something is coming in. Is she starting to remember?
Hey, Sharosh!
Or starting to get those memories, at least. The roots of the ancient trees spread and interweave, each connection giving off a faint light. As the light and shadow intertwine, one image after another flashes by. Amidst the desolate mountains, heroes wield various weapons, the Pari lined up behind them. And though the dark clouds hem them in, they do not move a single step back. In the darkest depths, titanic machinery glimmers softly, covering the flight of the people from the roiling black flames. It's the cataclysm. Upon the boundless wilderness, a masked sword wielder and a one-armed sage stand back to back. Under the aegis of Khaenri'ah, they resist the swarm of monsters rushing in like the tide. A masked sword wielder and a one-armed sage? Khaenri'ah guide the path of all, and it is their destination as well. The countless lights converge into tiny motes, the white glow ascending from the tree's base. Eventually, the once dark sky lights up. Aww. It's, we've been seeing a lot of the destruction from the cataclysm, all the harm that it's done. It's kind of cool to see a story of some people surviving it. Did she just collapse? Oh god. Though I don't know if they really survived so much as endured, but it's just, everything else has been so desolate. It's kind of cool to have a moment of hope, you know? They managed to survive it. I am going down. As hard as that is to believe. Oh my god. Oh wow.
Come on, Sharosh, wake up! Oh, phew, you're finally awake. You really scared Paimon, fainting like you did up there.
I'm fine.
But the tree opened up after that, and we followed the path in. This is the giant lotus Khaenri'ah that Zurvan was talking about, right? What happened to you earlier? Did something go wrong with the chaplet?
I think she just overextended herself. I saw memories that the earth returned to the Harvestocum. Countless Pari, Darian machines, and human warriors sacrificed themselves in the battle against the demons. A masked swordsman, a one-armed sage, and our ancient forerunners defeated the monsters that rose from the depths. Their consciousnesses then joined the Harvestocum together with the Khaenri'ah, turning into rain that descended from the heavens.
The Darian machines. Wait, did things really go the way Nasajna said they did?
Looks like we'll have to ask Zervan.
Yeah. Yeah, but what should we do now? Paimon remembers Zervan saying that we needed to clean out the impurities, or something like that.
We must enter the defiled chambers within our god's consciousness to rescue these spenta hearts trapped inside the impurities. Only then will the consciousness reawaken. In the memories I saw, that place was a boundless void.
If that's the case, how are we supposed to get in?
Come with me. We need only to follow the paths left by the heroes of old, and we will reach our destination. Super cool, super cool. We're retracing history. So peaceful and pretty. How do I get out of here? Oh, there's a teleporter? Wait a second. I've seen that, like, I must have tried to get that teleporter before. I assume it's the one that's, like, near that domain I couldn't open or something, and I was like, oh, maybe I have to go inside. Wow. Wow. I want a better view. Wow. It's beautiful. Ooh. Oh, we're going up, aren't we? There's energy up there or something. Hello. What is that? Oh, thank you. Light coal path. These floating paths were once built by the Pari for the brave souls who fought alongside them. Sarush can use her power to deploy floating orbs that have been closed to pave the way for her companions. Makes sense. Let's go ahead. Oh, yikes, yikes, yikes. Sarush, please. You're so pretty. Got little feathers in it almost. Okay, and that little guy returned to its home, so... What am I meant to do here exactly? Interesting. Is it showing me where I need to go, maybe? Nope, it is a teleporter. Okay, great. I really expected something to happen when I went through it the first time. Yeah, and it teleported me up into the rocks. Oh man, I keep getting chills. I swear, I got chills when we saw the giant door. It's like a star. It's beautiful. Is that the Spenta heart? Mysterious floating stones within the defiled chambers. Hi, brother. Can only be seen by a party like Showrush. Hold her interact skill to cause her to stop. You can cause these stones to... Oh! Oh my god. How am I supposed to activate her if I have to dodge these things? Maybe if I back up a bit, it'll leave me alone. Yes, indeed. Okay. Goodness me. Oh, for the first time. That HP bar of hers. Something I'll need to keep an eye on. Alright. Oh. I see. When it's in her bubble, I'll be able to see it. So I'll just have to estimate when it's approaching me. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to come back. Thank you, Shorish. 3, 2, 1. Okay. It might disappear from underneath me if Shorish despawns. In the past, it was by the power of Khaenri'ah that our Lord God resisted corruption, corrosion. May the eternal Khaenri'ah guide us. I've been betrayed. I've been betrayed most grievously. How do I get up here? Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no. Oh! Not grab me. Sorry to keep you waiting, Shorish.
Outlines your fate.
My guess is I need to use the stone to get onto that higher level. Look, there was another point. Why couldn't I see it? That was weird. I guess I just didn't look in the right angle. I have been misled most grievously. Dear Shorish. Okay, can this give me the height I need? No, it doesn't. This is our god spent a heart. It something something. I'm so perplexed right now. Oh, maybe there's another. Okay. This is difficult. Oh, good. They had mercy on me. They let me go to the door of resurrection that I just got.
No,
My next plan was to get Sharush.
body and mind.
What? Sorry, Sharush. Sorry, Sharush. Oh, this is so stressful. I was gonna see if I could, pick her up while I was on the floating rock, even if I couldn't see it. And then that way, I could have her move over there while I was stuck on the floating rock. See if there was another floating rock. Goodness. Is there another one, Sharush? I can't climb these rocks at all. So I just have to make it.
Rain outlines your fate.
Why is that thing below? That is so weird. Yeah, I can't climb this. Are these the ones that she can move? Oh my god, these are the ones that she can move. That's why they're red. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Dear Sharush. Thank you, Sharush. Beautiful. That's why.
No, my sword.
Is that one of the things that's gonna fire at me?
By royal decree.
It's not. Oh, that must be the heart. Remember, they tried to show me something, but I was like falling off the edge, so I didn't see it.
Everyone hold hands.
Propagate.
A lot of just moving around in these fights. Or at least trying to. Kind of out of stamina. Not ideal.
Spring forth.
I see everything.
Everything is fine.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Aggravate and spread it is.
Rain outlines your fate. Wings of dark.
This is a new song, isn't it? I think, at least. Okay, Fischl actually gets the sword. She's the most hurt. Thank you for all your efforts, Fischl. It really has been so wonderful to have Fischl on the team. Can't wait till I get more Fischls. We've awakened one of them, but there should be another. Onward. Oh, let's talk to this. Cool, cool. Okay. Do I need to move this thing? There's probably a floating rock around here. There's too much nothing. Oh, yes. There are rocks. Great. Let's plant her here for now. So here's my idea. They don't move and I'm too far? No, I can wait. So, we move here. While we're on these rocks, we move Sharush. Put this here. Oh, you know what? And then we can bring her back, actually. Oh, that's not good enough. Let's put it here. And then if we bring her back, I was going to say, well, we won't be able to see the rocks, but we'll still, yikes, be on them. But if we actually put her back where she was, we'll be fine. Okay. Teamwork. Thank you, Sharush.
No, my sword.
Here's our little guy. Yeah, look at it. They call it a heart. Spenta hearts. I wonder where the word spenta came from. They call it a heart, but it looks like a star, I swear to you. Okay. Here maybe? Seem good enough? This episode is also getting quite long. Kind of hoping we could finish this. Did I forget to... oh my god, I forgot to put it down. But I don't know if we'll be able to, actually. Ah! Goodness me! We pressed the wrong button. Right. Here. Can I reach? I can. Great. Here's the next heart. I don't even have to do anything with it.
should do it.
Yes, now follow the direction of the light so that we may return to Khaenri'ah. Oh, cool. Dispelled it on the rocks. It's kind of neat. Okay, that's where we came. Where we're going. Please make it. She didn't make it. She did not make it. It's too sharp of an angle, I guess. We'll plant her... Oh, there's another one over there. We'll plant her here. I'm actually going to go back and get this guy. Instead of going forward to get the other one. It's a steep incline, my goodness. I'm right here? Okay. Boop. Up. Let's see if I can reach that. I sure can. Great. But we will need to move another one. So, any rocks? No rocks. Let's go back. This one's golden, so we can't pick it up. Hopefully I can reach this. I sure can. Great. Oh! I'm not allowed to move it. Oh. Oh, there's another one. I didn't see it. It's been blocked by the star at first. It's gold, so they think I should be able to reach it. I very much can. Door of Resurrection. Well, let's look down before we go in. Oh wow, we must be very high above. Can't even see the purple-green thing anymore. Oh! I wonder where we're going now. Oh! Oh, we just went back to the gate. I see. Okay. I don't have the hearts anymore, so did I do with them what I was meant to do? Charge! Got him. And we got the road at the same time. Nice, good job. I'm kind of just running around. I actually don't know what I'm doing. I do see my next target is somewhere. There you are. It looks like a black hole. Nothing happened. How fun and mysterious. Do I have to approach from the right angle? What on earth? Arouge, my dear. Would it be... We need to get rid of defilement before I can go through this? I find myself perplexed. Bizarre, one might even say. Let's go ahead and Sharouche. Get these paths opened at least. Don't even hit me while I'm Sharooshed. And hit Sharouche. I do love her agility. It's surprisingly good. Sorry I got you hurt, buddy. What on earth? Another one. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Up. Boop. Both of them. Okay. I think she heals every time I switch back to myself. Because I clearly... Darn it. Not what I meant to do. Oh, that was funny. Did Xingqiu heal her? Okay. This guy. Let's try from above, I guess. Again. What the heck? What am I doing wrong? Am I meant to do them in a certain order? Do I need this guy? Oh, that could be it. That could totally be it. Why am I hearing birds? There's birds in here now? Hopefully this guy continues on. Ha! Maybe that was it. No? I need more? Well, here's another one. Hey buddy, where do you want to go? Oh, perfect. Okay, great. Making sure you're making your way. Excellent. There we go. Need the height again. Oh! I flew past it, but it grabbed me. Okay, we keep going, I guess. There's a heart. It's frozen. Are we ready to rumble, team? Kind of not, actually. Xingqiu is still hurt.
This way through a little. Make yourselves at home.
Let's go here. I unfortunately used his ultimate. I meant to heal him, but it didn't really work out.
As you wish, me.
Time to act.
I'm just kind of letting the blooms do their business. Okay, those guys have been defeated, but this guy's still frozen. If you don't mind, my friend, thank you. Look at it! It's gorgeous! Okay. Okay. What are we doing? Up there. How? There? Aha! At least this is going smoother than the other chamber did at first. I'm gonna wait until they're unfrozen to hit them with Nahida. Or at least one of them is.
Everyone hold hands.
Because then they can take some damage. Almost missed. Wow.
Scatter. Roll, roll, roll.
Re-up this. 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 Into here.
Full of wisdom.
We will lose a little bit of time with
Oz, reveal thyself.
Xingqiu's ultimate, but it's fine. One of you guys is electric, aren't you? Yep, there you are. Ouch. Sorry, official.
Raise it. Committed to memory.
There goes one. Oh, it's the electric one that's left. Oh dear. Whoa. That was quite the attack, little guy.
Royal decree.
Oh jeez. No stamina to speak of. Oh, got him. Alright, how are we all looking? Luckily, our poison is already worn off. Does it wear off automatically when you finish defeating them? I've actually never paid attention. Alright, we've got the hearts. Onward to the next chamber. Looks like the defilement isn't going to just let us go. It's likely going to define us like it did to the Spenta hearts. A trifling matter. Follow me. Hey, be careful, Sharouche. Oh, I can actually reach. Great. I don't think they're going to let me use her for as long as she's on the field. Whoa, I got this. Time to teach these evils defiling our god a lesson from the Pari. Now is our chance to go now. I'll catch up before you know it. Better. Where exactly am I going? That way? There we go. Surprising how sentient the defilement is. Help me! Thank you. Wow, she's protecting us! Thank you! I'm actually so fond of her now. I love how much she's grown over the course of this. And how quietly it happened too. It's kind of interesting. Okay. We've got one last one to do. Okay, we're going to try to finish this. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to, like, guess if maybe there's just an invisible path. No, very much is not. Okay, she needs more healing.
No, my sword.
I wonder if maybe we'll have a shorter episode next time just because this one's getting very long. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Oh dear, Sharouche. Thank you. Looks like I got a lot of the other ones, but I missed that one. That must be the last one that I tried to get and fell. Oh, nice to have these paths already done. Good job, past me. Hopefully that's all I need. Oh good, it is. Ooh, what a cool vision. The place we're going to, I guess. Oh, wow! Are we under the tree or something? Oh, that's beautiful. You call this a defiled chamber? Is this water frozen? Or is this entire thing basically crystal? Maybe the water itself was defiled. So it all froze with crystal. I love the sound of this place. How strange. This place differs from the previous defiled chambers. I cannot detect the Spentaheart's presence at all.
What are those inverted crystals in the sky? They seem similar to the great chasm outside.
There's something strange across the lake.
Let's go check it out.
It's an illusion. It's a world within a world. Layers. Oh, wait, we just fast traveled? Okay.
Now what is this place?
This feels familiar somehow. Let me fly up and investigate. Okay. Will do, but really quick, I did find a Spentaheart. Spenta. I'm trying to think if that's derived from any word. It's, I guess, somewhat similar to the Latin word for wisdom, sapientia. But it's different enough that I don't think it's from that. So, she wanted to fly up right around here. So, your wish is my command, my dear. Ooh. Oh, it's a maze. Amazing. As expected, the landscape here is identical to that of those inverted crystals in the sky. Seems like that thing, something inverted. So, wow, so we're walking in the sky just now? But I can sense the presence of the Spentaheart in these crystal mazes. All we need to do is to find them. There's one. So, we already went this way. So we need to go that way. Okay. Maze is not good for time. But it's very fun. Maze is one of the most classic of puzzles. Most simple, too. I'm gonna do this because I think I recharge stamina while doing it. I want to go this way. And then back. Cover all of our bases. Because I thought I saw that one little guy. This way. Nope, dead end.
Paimon feels— wait, we just got here. We can't be lost already. Can we?
Don't be foolish. We'll find our path as soon as I ascend to survey our surroundings. Oh, clever.
Oh, right. You're really sensible, Sharouche.
Really reliable, that is. That makes a lot of sense if you get lost. Just rise above it all.
Look at our little star. It's so cute.
And we get another one.
Now we should have found all the Spentahearts. We must find the exit. But how do we get out of this labyrinth?
We're counting on you, Sharouche. Well, you want me to exit, but I want to find out what that, that beacon of light was. Oh, we're back at the front? No, this should be the back. Might be the front. Let's go up. Did you see that purple beacon? Yeah, that's the back now. That there. I want to get there. Oh, that's where it wants me to go, too. Oh, great. So, go that way? Is that a dead end there? Okay, we'll go back. And we'll check again over there, maybe. This way. I'm glad they give us these things, because they help maintain stamina. Okay, now we're here. Oh, you know what? It's giving me a little direction anyway. Can I see it? I can totally even see it if I just look up. Wow! Like a falling star over there. Oh, that's a dead end. Whoops. I'm not even going to try climbing over the walls. I get the feeling they won't let me. They usually don't let me climb on this crystal anyways. Oh, another dead end. Okay. Church time! So... go out this way. Like that. Let's give it a try. To the left is the dead end. Go this way. Back to the main corridor. Go left. Loop all the way around. wonder what the map looks like. Oh, cool. I feel like that changed a little bit. It wasn't purple like that before. And then we turn left. All the way back out to the entrance, yes, but I needed to get to the front path. Wait, this is dead end? Can I walk through here? I missed my turn. Where is it? Okay, so. Actually, no, let's go here. Work our way backwards. Where am I? Oh, so I should have gone right instead of left. Take the second path. Okay. Bear with me. It is a maze. Very peaceful. We're not lost, Paimon. As long as we have Sharush, we aren't lost. Go this way. Oh. This way, please. Okay. I'm fairly certain it is this way. Game thinks I'm lost, and so it's giving me that line. I do have a plan currently. And then I believe it's this way. Yeah, this looks right, because this is new. There we go. Yay! Good job, team. We made it. Nobody panicked. Oh, we got an achievement. We're back here. Right, makes sense. Oh, I hope we get to go back to that place if we want to, but one gets the feeling we won't be able to return. Oh, but we're... Oh, yeah, well. We're no longer in, no teleporting mode, so maybe it's actually okay. Can return. Who knows, actually. Ooh, interesting. Those little balls of light.
The Spenta hearts here have all been brought back to the Lotus. According to what you said earlier, Sharush, we should be able to awaken the divine consciousness now. In that case, let the real rite of Abzor begin. Next, I shall borrow the power of Khaenri'ah to make the flower of sanctity bloom once again within Khaenri'ah. But this will mean unleashing the filth gathered within the sacred lotus, which will transform into monsters that bar our path. Matters not, for so long as the god's consciousness is awakened, the power of the Amrita will defend us. If the flower of sanctity grows, it will spread Amrita all over the land and cleanse all its impurities. This, then, is a final battle worthy of a Bloom Guard. Here we go. Defend. Awaken! Filth has infested. We have to nip the problem in the bud this time.
Rain outlines your fate. Oz, reveal thyself. Share my knowledge.
Gratuitous use of ultimates. I don't want anybody touching my flower. Get out of here.
Everyone hold hands. Midnight
Wow. The shrine actually fits really well within this lotus.
By royal decree.
How lovely.
Propagate. Let me weave you a verse.
Don't you hyperbloom me? I'm hyperblooming you.
Oz, reveal
I was
thyself.
trying to.
I see everything.
Oh dear. That was poor timing on my part.
Bring forth.
No rest for the wicked.
Make yourselves at home.
Hiding for just a second here.
Yeah.
Taking a little bit of damage.
Shadow Raven.
Get away from the flower, please. If you don't mind. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
This may hurt a little. I summon thee.
And there he goes.
By royal decree.
Not quite back yet. This is.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever. Germinate.
I always say sever light from day, but I think it's actually night from day. Pretty cool line, not gonna lie. official is so creative.
I see everything.
Oh boy, so many. The Harvest Become seems to have heard us. The power of Amrita comes to our aid. Oh, look. Looks like it's almost done. We're being aided? Cool. Oh, is that what that is? Oh, goodness me.
By royal decree.
Little shock waves every time I hit them. Oh, and it's normal damage. There's so much going on. Oh my goodness me. Try to get everybody's attention so they come over here and leave it alone. This is the final step. Oh, we're Yasnavati again. Yay. Power of the Filth is slowly fading away. Victory will be ours. I don't like that it's at 85% health. Not ideal. Oh, cool song though. There he is. Oh yeah, this is the same song as I think when we were fighting Pharages. Oh, it's such a good song. Nice going, Vega. Not who I meant to be. Where is he? There he is. This song is so good. Oh, it almost faded for a second. I was worried. And what is her name? Sharouche pops back in for a second there. I think between rounds, the battle accidentally ended for a split second. I love how that guy's just sitting over there. Thanks for waiting for us, buddy. There we go. Oz, not ready yet. There he is. Come on, Oz. Nice. What a finale. Wow. And now we get our cutscene. Ooh. Oh wow. Oh, it's just like the Varuna device. With the way that it was raining and the way that the water was swirling up around it. With the rite of Abzor complete, you then follow the flow of Amrita and leave the Harbisto come together with Sharouche. You see Zervan, who is expecting your arrival. To think that you were truly able to complete the rite of Abzor. Your deeds are indeed the equal of the ancient heroes. Most surprising.
Well, you don't look surprised at all.
The sign of Appalachia has been extinguished and the earth has been purified. To think that this could be done, even without any sacrifice.
Wow, the rain was super heavy. That big hole in the sky is now gone, and the withered tree stump has grown back into a huge tree.
Wow, it's like a... I don't even know what that's made of. A tree made of water? A tree made of cloud? Khaenri'ah energy?
God will definitely suffer less, now that she's no longer being eaten away by those impurities.
About what happened 500 years ago? Really quick. So our brother was involved with the building of the Varuna device, wasn't he? Do you suppose he came through here first, saw this, and that's what gave him the inspiration for building the Varuna device in the forest? Or did he build it, or did he just help repair it? Either way, I'm curious.
Oh, that's right! The memory Sharouche saw showed that there were people from Khaenri'ah amongst the skeptics who first fought the monsters.
Now, there's no need to be so serious. Since you have seen the memories of the past, what I shall now tell you are not tales, but truth. A long, long time ago, when I had first awakened amidst the sea of flowers, the skies were filled with anomalies of the Dark Hollow, and there were monsters roaming everywhere. Everywhere but this small land of refuge. I gathered the might of Khaenri'ah according to the divine bird's last wishes, and departed from the sea of flowers to subdue the monsters, until I met that golden-haired man out in the wilderness. You don't say! Half of his body had become that of a monster, but I did not sense an aura of monstrosity in him. Oh, could this be Dane? Because they did mention somebody with, missing an arm earlier. And isn't his arm, like, completely covered? Or something? When I discovered him, he was holding a ring tightly in his hand. I brought him back to the Sea of Flowers, and when he awoke, he claimed to be a Dari swordsman who had only survived because he had been cursed. It's totally Dane! Whose ring was that? For a time, I traveled with this masked swordsman, and we resisted the dev that invaded the Sea of Flowers. A masked swordsman, he was cursed. Yes, it is said that the people of Dari were cursed to varying degrees during that catastrophe. Not long after that, people in scholarly garb led by a one-armed sage. Oh, so that's the guy with one arm. Came forth from lands east of the desert. Oh, right, of course. Because I was thinking, you know, Dane is slowly corrupting, right? And so he's got his mask on his face, he covers one of his arms quite thoroughly, it's got that, like, dark energy in it. But they did specify earlier that it was a one-armed sage. They claimed to have once fought shoulder to shoulder with the heroes of Dari. They said that those heroes had walked their path despite the ill repute they had garnered. And that it was to carry the will those heroes had borne, and to completely destroy the disaster from the dark depths that they had followed the hero's path to this place. Those heroes, do you suppose it was the Schwarren Rider? Later, we entered a ruin left by the Darians together, and there we found machines that had stood against the monsters. Machines that belonged to the war party that had fought alongside those scholars. Yes, exactly. Finally, the one-armed sage used documents left by the Darians to find a path through the darkness to the Harvestokum. Thus did we enter the tree and use Amrita to purify the defiled skies and earth. After that, the Sea of Flowers would constantly birth Pari, and the monsters slowly disappeared from the land. Kind of wild to think... Okay, first of all, beautiful shot. Second of all, kind of wild to think that these efforts were the ones that ended the Cataclysm. Because it was such a destructive, just tidal wave of darkness. These are the people who stopped it. That's so cool. It spread, like, all over the world. Inazuma was impacted. Oh my god. You know, we didn't hear a lot about it in Mondstadt and Liyue, though. I wonder why not. I wonder if we one day will. Later, the masked swordsman would leave the Sea of Flowers, alongside a young man with golden hair just like yours, and the sage went into the ruins underground and never returned. The humans who remained would forge bonds with the newborn Pari and call themselves the Order of Skeptics as they settled here. I'm racking my brain now to see if any of the notes we read in the ruins were from the sage, do you think? Nothing is coming to mind. I don't think Renee is the sage. Renee's from Fontaine. And now, a golden-haired hero has returned to the Sea of Flowers, and though it is not the one who came before, I can feel that something has begun to flow again. This is also why I chose to ask you for help. With you around, I need not fret about going hither and thither, searching for a valiant soul to fight alongside us Pari. The task of teaching humans is a most trying one indeed.
That's just because you Pari are each lazier than the last.
Pale Floater, do not include me in this. Well then, since you have finished the rite of Abzoer, the impurities will not be able to threaten this place for a time, and I can take that time to rest. As for Sharush, I leave her to you. Do guide her well in your journey. This is, after all, also the work of a Yasnapati. I do not intend to be lectured by you, Pale Floater.
Don't be like that. You gotta listen to your teachers, you know? Still, Zirvan, you say it like we won't meet you again or something.
Well, you don't intend to stay here with me, do you? You humans are all like that. You'll never stop to settle down. We will return. We will meet again. Well, I'm afraid I shan't believe you. This isn't my first time hearing such words. Oh dear. Speaking of which, I wonder how that masked swordsman is now. If you see him, do say hello to him for me. I most certainly will. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Zirvan says hi to Dane. But I do wonder what our brother was up to during all this, because she said that he popped up just at the end and then Dane left with him. What was he doing during the Cataclysm, do you think? Helping the efforts somewhere? Looking for us? I'm curious. You are both travelers after all. I'm certain your paths will cross. Alright, off you go to where you need to be. Don't miss me too much now. Bye, Zervan. We did it! Khaenri'ah of good and evil. Oh, and we're right next to statues. We got healed. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, there's another quest. Talk to the strange Pari. Oh, that must be the Pari. Yeah. We've seen that quest pop up. Let's check our Oculus count. Hello, Moon! I'm very pleased to see that the stars are indeed behind the moon in this world. Oh, same as before. Because yeah, it's passing in front of the stars. That's good to know. Anyway, wow, we did it! It's gorgeous! And the hollow has all been cleaned up too. Amazing. Okay. Super satisfying. So much lore. Glimpses of the calamity and the efforts of the people combating it. Because we've seen, you know, stories of people fighting off the monsters and whatnot. We heard a lot about that in Inazuma, but these were the people combating it at its heart. Oh, I want to know more. I want to know, you know, more about what happened to Khaenri'ah and everything that went down there. We learned a little bit more history. We learned a couple more names. And we're pretty primed for Fontaine. I'll have to check I've got a list of like recommended quests, and there's the quest guide as well. So I'll need to check that to make sure that we've done everything before we start heading to Fontaine. But oh my god, it might be soon. Celestia might be within our grasp, just about. So that will be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you feel the excitement, not just for Fontaine, but for 5.6. By the time you see this, 5.6, at least a special announcement program, will be well and truly out there in the world. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I hope it was a good announcement. I hope you guys are excited too. I don't know. Maybe 5.6 has already happened. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know when these things happen. They just do. I'm so excited. Okay, anyways. Getting sidetracked. That will be all for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you as well to our Patreon supporters, Jay Blakewood, Conisard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, Gibrilia, and all of our anonymous patrons. And I will see everyone in the next one. Who knows where our feet will take us next? Bye now!